Guys, welcome. We're back on Fresh and Fit.
Yes, we are
Doug and Chris in the chat.
Yes.
First time we're actually on time this time. Amazing. Guys, Rollo, are you here? Or is this Myron? You're kind of white, bro.
Yeah.
What up, Myron?
This is the ebony and ivory version of this.
Black and white.
Yeah, Fresh and Fit today.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's a night, kind of black. In the night, no control.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night is
All right, we are back. Guys, we got a full panel today, man, with some special guests on the panel.
And the show is 1 hour long today?
No. Not 1 hour. Maybe 2, 3, who knows? But we'll see what happens, all right? So announcements here, and then we'll get into the show. All right. First off and foremost, rumble.com/freshandfit. Go tune into that. If you get canceled, if you want to find us, we're going to be there all the time, so go check it out. And then Fresh and Fit locals for behind the scenes or pre-shows, go check it out as well. We had all the Frank Castles uploaded yesterday. We did 3 in a row. It's crazy, so go check it out. And then Megaphone, guys, for audio. If you want audio versions of the podcast, late night show and early show, go check it out. Get the merch, guys. Freshfitpodcaststore.com for hoodies, all that in between. And guys, for more clips, check out the Clips channel, as you can see there. Another channel called More Fresh Fit Clips. Go check that out as well. And my channel's for vlogs, for short, funny vlogs. Guys, go check it out. For long form content as well, go check it out. And then we have as well my network. Go into that as well if you don't mind. And then Myron's channel. Fed for more behind the scenes. Myron's not here right now.
Fed reacts.
And then get his book.
Acts.
Women Deserve Less. Rollo, why do they deserve less? Why?
Because they just do.
There you go.
I think they deserve more or less because the book is too short.
More or less.
The book is too short. That's my point. It should be a longer book.
Okay.
But I guess not.
And then Chris?
God damn, that was a speed run.
Really fast.
Shout out to you
I know,
guys.
really fast.
Shout out to the girls, man. DM me RNC Poxon on IG. Make sure your page is not private. And yeah, just show up, just hit me up and let's have a great show. Do not just pull up to a studio, ladies, if I don't confirm with you. And
That's right. That's what happened.
Bro, girl,
The they them. That's right. I forgot about that.
She pulled up. She's like, "Hey, I'm here." I'm like, "Who are you?"
She was awesome, by the way.
Hey, man, listen, Adderall was a hell of a drug.
I was going to
She
say.
was awesome, by the way.
Yeah. So, shout out to you guys, man.
Okay, so ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status,
Highest education.
and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
and we'll
and your
start
body count.
right here. Welcome back.
Hi, my name is Avery Brown. I'm 25 and I have my own company and I also work as a gallery agent and model. So yeah,
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
And dating status?
In a relationship,
How long?
like a year and a half, a little bit more than that.
Nice.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Fresh taking notes for me.
What about you?
Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm 18. I'm a Twin Peaks girl. And my highest level of education is I'm graduating next week from high school.
God damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Where you find this one?
Are you still missing some classes? Are you still missing classes?
No, I'm basically done.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it's just finals and then I'm out.
All right, and then dating status?
I'm single.
Cool. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What about you?
Hi, I'm Skylar Durand. I'm 19 and I'm from Broward County, Florida. I'm currently a student right now studying criminal justice. I'm still a freshman. I'm going to be a sophomore, I think, probably next semester.
Mhm.
And I'm talking to somebody.
Are you guys friends? Okay. Just curious. All right. What about you?
All right. Hello, my name is Leilani. I'm 18 and I'm in college right now, majoring in business administration for real estate. And I'm originally from Texas.
And dating status?
I'm single.
Just a junior college panel right here.
All right, Mike, ask her where in Texas.
Where are you from in Texas?
El Paso, Texas.
Oh, nice. Okay. UTEP.
Yeah, it's up.
All right. And what about you?
I'm Christina Savoy, All American Barbie on Instagram. I'm an OnlyFans girl, and I'm 26, about to turn 27. And I'm very single right now.
She belongs to
Very single.
Uh-oh. You know what that means. All right, we'll do
I'm Brandon Carter.
We'll take guys last.
40 years old.
Hi, Brandon. Your body count, Brandon.
Welcome back. Miss
Body
Sartain's girlfriend. Welcome
Yes. Kylie McGahey. I'm 21. I am dating Michael Sartain, and I am Rollo Tomassi's professionsional hairstylist.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As of today.
Just started.
My
Just got
stylist.
hired.
Awesome. And how'd you guys meet, by the way? Just curious.
I was hosting a bikini competition in the
Swimsuit
Swimsuit USA
USA
World Championship last
in Cancun.
October in Cancun, and we met there. She was one of the finalists.
And that's been a year now, pretty much.
We met. We started dating October 27, somewhere around
7 or
there.
8
So
months
not
ago.
yeah.
Cool.
7.
Awesome. What about you?
I'm Davina, Instagram, discovered Davina. You know, I really don't want to tell you guys how old I am now because I'm the oldest one in this room.
We gotta know.
Thank you for that.
We gotta know.
I'm 27.
Oh, that's not that
You're
bad.
gonna be like 38.
Currently married, but trying to get a divorce if that ever happens.
Damn.
So technically single.
Whose fault was it?
But you know,
Whose fault was it?
oh, it's totally his fault, of course.
I've seen the videos, pimp, bro. It's bad. Yeah, it's a nuclear war, dude.
Damn. Toxic, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, where are you from originally?
New Orleans, Rhode
Welcome.
Island originally.
Welcome to the show.
Highest level of education.
Oh, yeah.
I'm unemployed and got a GED in high school.
There you go.
Whatever works. And then, last but not least,
I'm actually the oldest one in the room.
Oh,
My name is Abigail Joy. I'm 28 years old.
oh, damn.
And I started my career modeling, and I dabbled in a little bit of commercial acting and brand ambassador work, which led me to do the Bitcoin conference in Miami in 2017. And literally my third day learning about Bitcoin, I was interviewing people like John McAfee, Roger Ver, and a lot of big people in the Bitcoin space. And so after that, when the lockdowns happened, I started my YouTube channel doing fashion try-on hauls. And so luckily, I was monetizing social media at that point and didn't have to get, the thing. And I've been in a relationship for 12 years. And I'm originally from Roseland, Florida, and I'm residing in Central Florida currently, and I have my associates.
And dating status?
I've been in a relationship for 12 years.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
It's a whole marriage right there.
Yeah.
Were you in high
basically.
school then?
Yeah, I was 16
Oh my gosh.
when we
girl.
first got together.
TMI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least,
Oh man.
special guest on the panel.
With the iced up Rolex. Who is this guy?
It's AP, but it's
Yeah.
welcome back.
That's all right.
Welcome back.
No, my name is Brandon Carter, King Keto on Instagram. Gymnasium Jesus, some people call me that. And I got a new course for you guys. Actually, it's called Baller Mindset. The link is in the description.
Down
It's
below.
blue. It's like it just came out today, and it's 100% free.
And it's free.
If y'all want to learn how to get this money, really learn how to ball. I run few seven-figure businesses. A couple. You know what I'm saying? And I have about 4 million followers around among all the social media platforms.
He's being modest, man. He got a lot, man.
It's about 4 million.
Something like that.
But who's counting?
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'm Michael Sartain. You can find me Michael Sartain everywhere except for TikTok. It's Michael Sartain Podcast. I am the founder of MOA Mentoring. I'm a former U.S. military officer. I flew special ops for 5 years. I did counterintelligence for a while. So I take a lot of the stuff that I learned from there and I combine it with all the stuff that I do now, which is I throw these huge charity events. I throw these huge networking events for people, but I use a lot of influencers. So like tomorrow night, we're throwing a charity event for animal rescue. There's going to be 300 influencers that show up there, and we're going to be raising money for Project Fashion Tales. And we have huge runway photographers, all this kind of stuff, a lot of beautiful women. And so I teach that in MOAmentoring.com.
And I will be there as well.
Yeah, you're going to be there as well. Rollo's going to be there. We're all wearing all white. Yeah.
All right. And Rollo, last but not least.
Hey.
Or, the White Myron.
The White Myron. White Myron is here today. I know this is I've never been in this chair before. This is great. Rollo Tomassi, the author of the 5-book series, The Rational Male. Of course, everybody's pretty much familiar with me and my infamous tweet recently. So we'll probably be digging into that. I'm so glad Brandon's here. Yes, I'm a vasectomologist. I'm Rollo Vasectomassi. So
welcome back. All right, guys, we'll do some chats first and then get into questions with Rollo and Sartain and also Brandon Carter. Cool. So let's do the first ones here, if you don't mind, Mo. Sartain will definitely bring his pack of street walking looking women on this show. Prince J. Oh, come on,
Sorry,
man.
we didn't
made it.
We didn't get worked up enough. We're too busy fucking your mom last night, dude. Sorry. My bad, bro. Better makeup next time.
That's what
My bad.
happens when we bring Vegas to Miami.
With the shots, man.
Our bad.
Freshman says 3 get guests that always bring value. Shout out to you, bro. Low IQ Detector says, Brandon, seeing you have the ear for music, have you heard Fresh's song High Value Man? And if so, how would you rate it?
Oh man, that the word classic gets thrown around. But sometimes it's applicable. You know, I wake up to it. I go to sleep to it. I make love to it. You know, it's like
We need to ask the girlfriend about this.
We're gonna move on, man. That shit fire. Anyhow, Ashley Fernandez, shout out to you for $1. Micheka says, today, Fresh. LOL, I need my refund. Screw you, bro. Kim Chillin says, CEO Network. Shout out to you, bro, for supporting. Kool-Aid Man says, question for Rollo. Where's Torsha? She was always a good psychic to you.
I don't know where she's at right now. She's doing her own thing, pretty much. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Yeah, next time she comes out. I mean, there's nothing bad between us. We love Torsha.
Yeah,
Torsha's great.
Cool. Shout out to her. Precious Dog says, girl behind Chris look like a bomb pop. What? Okay. Martin Gonzalez says, Rollo, I'm so confused on becoming a high value man. I castrated myself. Just kidding. Love the show. Shout out to Brandon, Michael, Myron, Rollo, and Fresh. Shout out to you, bro.
I'm sorry.
Demon Timo says, Fresh, we all know. Let's see. We all know you ain't really writing anything down. I am actually a little bit.
He's taking notes.
Quick tapping. Hey, Brandon, you should tell these ladies about your deep belief in astrology. You know what to do from there. Get the castle ready. You believe in that?
I love it.
Well, you know, man, it's like the stars, man, tell our future and shit, you know. And when I look at the stars, I'm like, okay, where the fuck is Jupiter? All right, that lets me know how I'm gonna start my day.
I want to know where Uranus is.
Too soon. Trying to get shot. Trying to get shot today.
Just kidding, y'all. Just kidding.
Don't play with her, man. She ain't playing.
Yo, man, she from the. You should see the neighborhood I snatched her out of, man. Like, you do not want to fuck with her.
We got.
I'm just playing.
Jerron says, will there be a first ever Fresh Castle?
Fresh Castle.
It happened before, actually.
No,
a while back.
We're gonna castle. Our goal is to castle everybody on the table. We're gonna table the table today.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully not. Versus Dog again says, El Chuco in the house. I don't know who that is. Seymour Butt says, ladies, why do you get any say in major relationships, like on life choices? If you're not going to buck up and clean the mess like a man does when it goes bad, get out of my way and let daddy lead.
Daddy.
Sounds like he needs to pay for someone's OnlyFans.
Passion Follower says, ladies, do you care if your man owns a blicky? Rollo, tell these ladies they're not special on behalf of Myron.
You're not special. You're not special. You're not special. You're not special.
Ladies, do you care if your man owns a gun?
I'm all for it. Yeah, he needs to.
Why?
Because I mean, 2A, we're in Florida. To protect us.
He's been with
Because
him for 12 years. Does he own a gun?
oh yeah, so do I.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Should your man have a gun?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. For you?
I can't be around guns.
No.
I don't think it's best for him. No.
Ankle monitor.
Damn. What about you?
I own a gun, and the day that I moved in with Michael, I handed it to him.
Wow. Security. I like that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy that Pit Viper from John Wick 4 because the guy who made it is a buddy of mine, Terran Tactical. It's that $7,000 one with the compensator on the front. I'm probably gonna get one of those.
New staccato.
Yeah, he sells that. He's got his own version of that shit.
Wow. What about you? Should your man have a gun?
I have a 38 Smith & Wesson special, so
Excuse
I have
me.
my own shit. So.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I'm all for him having a gun.
All four of them?
All for him having a gun.
Okay.
I was like, all four men have a gun, bro. I was like, damn.
All four.
Damn.
She's balling over here. What about you? Should your man have a gun?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. For you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like it dangerous? Stay in school, man. All right. Who's next? Alex Ochoa says, W gentlemen on the panel, El Chris Bump. All right. Chris did pretty good today. We're on time. Them boys, Kaching says, ladies, what's your deep preference?
Oh my
cut
God.
or uncut? Asking for
my God.
ethnicity.
What?
So what's your deep preference? Cut or uncut?
Cut.
Okay.
Cut.
Cut.
Cut all the way.
Uncut, baby.
Uncut?
I love it.
Big cheese. Damn. What about you?
Cut.
Cut.
fucking snip that off.
Uncut. If you support genital mutilation, I don't support
I knew that was coming. That's the whole reason they were
Isn't that our choice though? I kind of like. I don't really feel like it's mutilation.
My choice, bro.
It's kind of like your dad's choice.
Yeah, it's your mom.
Parents,
It's your
parents.
mom.
Yeah.
For you?
I don't think I've been with a guy that's uncut, so I'll just say cut.
Missing
it looks
out.
better, I think.
Missing out.
I am.
Just saying. President says it's time for Robin to take Batman's role. Okay. And SMMA King says you have one of my favorites on the All American Barbie. I was watching OnlyFans live. I saw her do a foursome on there. Wow.
Oh, okay,
Who wants
we're
to
already
know-
saying that.
So he wants to know, what's the craziest thing Christina ever done on OnlyFans live?
I pegged a girl. So yeah, I
That's
took
crazier
turns
than
with two
foursome?
best friends. I went back and
That's
forth.
crazier than
No,
foursome?
I was going back and forth between two best friends.
Oh.
Wait, but was it with dudes or like girls?
I'm asking
No, it's
her.
two girls. They were sisters.
No, the foursome.
Oh, the foursome. It was two dudes, two girls.
Okay.
So we were swapping.
Haram!
Nice.
Wait, you can peg a girl? I thought that was
Oh
only
yeah,
like
it's all the movement and the hips, babe.
Okay, that was early.
Glad we're getting this out now.
Carter says, Brandon, when is the baller course coming out?
Today, it's in the link is in the description right now, right, Mo? Yeah, it's in the description right now.
There you go.
Baller Mindset course.
And it's free.
It's might be the best shit I ever put out.
And
honestly.
guys, just so you know, Brandon coaches me as well because I need help. Trust me. So he got you back. Shut up, Chris. Prince J says 3 hours of Rollo talking, taking 10 minutes to explain 1 point.
There you go. Yes.
Bro.
Now, hey, this is not the rational male. Neither is this Mike Sartain actually explaining stuff too.
We got Myra Rant says, get the fuck out, put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here. Classic line right there. Destiny's wife's boyfriend says,
Oh,
Brandon,
Jesus.
great to see you in my TikTok algorithm. We love you at the house. That's Tyrone, by the way.
All right.
Janice and Jesus says, I want you to ball on these 304s. That's for you, bro. And then
Janice and Jesus.
W Fresh F the haters. This is gonna be a fire episode. Was your bus late, Chris? 45 minutes late is crazy. Looking forward to well articulate arguments for the college girls tonight. All right. And then Zentience, welcome back, says,
Hey.
Michael, I started to listen to your books in 1.5 speed. Interesting how that's translating into speed of thought. I'm curious about your book recommendations to self-improve. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, just go to hit me up on Instagram. I'll give you a link to the school server, and there's 30 books on my book list there. And yes, as you listen to books faster, you're going to get used to it, and you're not going to be able to listen to books at 1.0 speed anymore.
All right, guys, we'll do from 20 up from here, right, Chris? For now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll get into the show because we gotta get it started. Iron Frame says, Rollo, I can't believe Dr. Phil aired the superfluous argument. Incredible.
Superfluous. Yes. Did you like that?
Well, no, I mean, to be fair, Dr. Phil got it wrong also. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I meant
Superfluous.
I never heard that word before, bro.
God, I know. It's like, it's not a $10 word. That is not a $10 word. That's an $8 word.
Rob says, yo, ladies, since Hot Girl Summer's coming up, I'd love to post bikini pic for yourself. Could y'all wear a niqab like my mom? She's never had a hot girl summer. Let's see how strong and independent you really are. If no, you are 304. What's a
304 is hoe.
What's a niqab? What is
Niqab? Is it a head,
The headdress and
Oh.
yeah.
Thought hijab. Okay, cool. Venom says, question for everybody. When did females start prioritizing and becoming a bad bitch instead of trying to become a good wife? That's actually a good one.
I mean, we could probably go back to 1971, 1972.
Yeah, the movement. Also, Michael says, ladies, if your man is supposed to stop approaching other women during the relationship, would you also stop being as approachable for other men, like Instagram, going out to parties?
Advertising versus pitch man.
So, ladies, if your man's stopping all his options for you, would it be fair that you stop your options as well, which includes Instagram, going out with friends, going crazy, girls' nights out?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be fair, and to probably not, you wouldn't want to put yourself in situations where you know that type of energy is going to come to you.
So if your man asks you, listen, babe, it's been 12 years, but I think personally now we're going to the next stage of life. Delete Instagram. What would you do?
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't need to be on that Zuckerberg app anyways.
Damn.
Ah.
Whoa. Okay.
Would you think to do it on your own?
Right. Yeah.
I always
Well,
think that's the right question to ask.
me personally, he wants me to promote myself and get myself out there. So I probably wouldn't. But yeah, I think, if I wanted to
occur to
please
you.
him, if I wanted to please him, I would do it on my own.
Cool. What about you?
Yeah, I think it happens naturally when you're in a relationship. Not close enough. I think it happens naturally in a relationship. You kind of start to act more, taken. But in regards to like, if he asked, obviously,
Okay. For you?
I know what she's going.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my man.
if he's paying my bills, that's my man. We all good. Like, that's it. Yes.
So whatever he says goes if he pays your bills.
No, I mean, we have to be equal at some point, but I mean, I'm not going to be going out and doing Instagram if I'm with my man and he's supporting me. I'm used to losers now at this point, so
Damn.
I'm the breadwinner naturally. But
Define equal though. I'm just curious. What do you mean by equal?
I mean, we both obviously have to have stable jobs and we have to, you know, take care of each other in certain ways. I'm just, as long as that's happening, I don't see a need for me to do OnlyFans or Instagram.
Okay.
Like you said something about that on your last podcast, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Being
Yeah.
with Michael.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I would give it up.
Have you given it up?
Have I
No,
given
I
it?
don't- I don't-
Well, he
like-
doesn't.
I'm
I
not-
mean,
I'm
but
messing
you
with
said
you.
if it's equal, if
Yeah.
he's out there, like
She well no she I mean I
That's
met her.
what you
She's a
just
bikini
said.
model, and we still do the bikini circuit. So I don't mind
I think
her
it's
being on
up to
that.
the
no. But
man.
if he asked me, I would absolutely. I
Yeah.
don't care.
It's
I
up
would
to
give it up.
The man, honestly.
Yeah.
What about you? If your man told you, listen, baby, it's a wrap. I got you.
It just depends on the like level of relationship you're in. So like say it's a new relationship, no way. But if it's a long term and you know you want to marry this person, be with this person forever, absolutely.
Stop
But
the
we
cap.
gotta have a compromise. You gotta be taking care of me, paying my bills because no one else is gonna do it.
So no more foursomes?
Well, I mean, I would bring girls in for him. Absolutely. So yeah, definitely foursome still.
That's fair. What about you?
Yeah, relating to what she said, like
The
if-
foursome part.
that as well. Okay, maybe not a foursome, but maybe a threesome. I would be okay with now and then. But I think overall, if he's my man, I'm his girl as well. So like
You don't want to share that much?
maybe once in a while.
Once in a while? On
Yeah.
your terms?
Yeah, on my terms specifically.
But
Okay.
would you delete your OnlyFans? I don't know if you have OnlyFans, but
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not yet. Okay.
Not
moving
yet.
on.
We're not there.
What about you?
I would say if he's uncomfortable with it, of course, and plus I don't need to be entertaining anybody else if, that's my man. I don't really care about anybody else but him. So if he doesn't want me to be on it, so be it. Like he can delete it himself. Like I wouldn't care as long as he's happy.
Do you have guy friends?
Acquaintances.
Acquaintances?
Mm-hmm.
But no like real guy friends?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Wait, what took so long?
What took so long? Yeah.
If he tells me if we're like in a really committed relationship and he's like, hey, I'm not on Instagram, you can't be on Instagram, I'll be like, you're right. But I'm gonna ask if I could keep it like for the entertainment part because I like looking at reels and stuff and like funny memes and stuff.
So you would ask if you could keep it.
I would ask if I could like just keep it on the low. Like I'd literally
What's on the
like
low,
make
though?
it
Private profile.
like
Not posting.
like not
So a
like
blank
nothing
page?
on it. Like nothing on it, not even a profile pic. It's literally just to scroll.
Yeah.
I eat that shit up.
A lurking account.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a
Just
lurk-
like
yeah, it's a
those.
lurking
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. And Chris,
Yeah.
that was the last one, right?
Yeah, no.
Cool. All right. So Rollo, let her rip.
Okay. All right. We got Brandon Carter here finally. All right. Yes. So I got in trouble for a tweet actually
You got in trouble?
now 3 weeks ago. It has been 3 weeks. I got more mileage out of this tweet than I've ever gotten from anything.
What happened?
Well, first off, I watched you and Derek Moneyberg
The
on
homie.
this show about 3 weeks ago. It was
Yeah.
on Monday Mondays. And I think one of the things you were saying, maybe you can sort of reiterate some of this for me, but you were talking about how if you want to be successful, you got to love money. You've got to, you have to have like your priority has got to be money. There has to be something there where it's like where you're thinking about that. And that's, maybe not like this worry or this preoccupation, but something that you have to be focusing on all the time. And I've heard you say this before as well, and maybe you can clarify here, but like you do not own a car.
No.
And you do not go grocery shopping.
No.
And you do not do you do your laundry?
Nah.
You don't do your laundry? Yeah, so,
Nah.
yeah, you basically outsource all that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
So you don't do anything
No,
like that?
clean, got housekeepers.
No,
all
and
that
I know
shit,
you have
yeah.
a son.
Yeah.
Right. But are you like sharing custody with him or something?
Yeah,
like
no,
that?
he
Is
lives
that
with
how it works?
his mom.
Yeah.
And but when he was in New York, we had nanny and all that stuff, like all that stuff was taken care of like as soon as he came from the hospital, like he had a nanny. And
essentially, is it fair to say that like the stuff that you do, like the way you've arranged your life and your outlook on life is to maximize your I think Robert Greene would refer to this as live time, living time instead of dead time, which is you're always working, you're always on your hustle. Like anything that would take you away from that, would be like sort of waste of time.
Oh, yeah. Unless it's something that I enjoy, right? Like I'll go to the Heat games, you know what I'm saying? Or like I'll hang out with the homies.
You can hire me
I'll
to go to the
do
Heat games. Hire me. I'll go to the Heat games for you.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'll do it.
And and you know, basically so sometimes people like try to clown me for this idea, right? And
Trust me, they've been clowning me for 3 weeks now.
And you don't have to be extreme as me, right? I'm an extremist, right? But you got to remember, the average American has like less than $1,000 in their bank account, like in America, right? So it stands to reason that you got to think about, the acquisition of capital differently than the average person does if you want different results, right? So in business, let's say you have a business, right? You're a one-man show, right? If you want to scale, you have to start replacing yourselves in certain aspects, right? And everybody kind of realizes that, but they don't think about it in terms of like their life, right? So I just kind of looked at how much I worked and then how much money I made per hour. And then it was things like going to the grocery store. I was like, all right, I can get my groceries delivered for this amount, right? Or maybe I can have a meal prep company come, right? And I don't have to go to the grocery store. I don't have to cook. I don't have to clean, right? And and it may be a little more per meal, right? But I can use all those hours that I spent cooking, cleaning, going to the grocery stores, coming back, right? I can put that towards the business and I'll make more money per hour, right? So it's like, as long as you're netting positive, income, then it's a win, right? And that's how. So I started to just look at that in every aspect, except for the things that I enjoy, right? Like if I enjoyed cooking, then I would do it, right? But it's not my thing, you know what I'm saying?
For the birds.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Do you ever get to a point where it's like you're doing something, like maybe something that you enjoy, and you go, "Damn, I could have used that 2 hours to make some money or do something like grind"?
Not so much, like if I'm hanging out with my girl, then I don't think, man, I could be making money, right? Or if I'm with my son, like I spend a lot. I fly to Georgia like 2-3 times a month to hang out with him. I just came back last night from being at his graduation. I wasn't at the graduation. Damn, I could be making some money right now. I wasn't thinking that, right? But but I do try to maximize all the other time for sure.
So family still ranks pretty high and all that. You're not gonna outsource your family.
No, you can't. Like the things that you can outsource, you should. Like, because when I say this, some people will like to try to shit on me. Oh, man, you shouldn't wipe your ass because you be making money. I'm like, all right, dipshit.
No, if somebody could do it and save me some time, I would pay them. I disagree. I would pay them in 2 seconds. Whatever saves me time.
You know what I'm saying? The things you can outsource, if you can make more money than you call, you can. It's just buying time. That's all it is.
I think Brandon has mastered time management to a different level.
Let's say this real quick. You need to have a business that's profitable. If you do, and especially if something that's scalable, which he does, Rollo does, Fresh, you do. If you have a scalable business, then this becomes more and more important. I was editing my own shit for the longest time. He was filming. You remember, he told me stories. If you guys want to watch, I did a 3-hour interview with Brandon on my channel, and we talked about the first camera he used when he was filming. You have to graduate from that. And as you do, your scalability comes as you start outsourcing every single little thing. She knows I won't leave my apartment for 4 days because my studio's in my apartment, my food's delivered to my apartment, my gym's in my apartment. I'll have clients come to my apartment. We'll play basketball in my apartment, and I'll get so much work done because there's no travel, there's no commute, and I get work done. The thing that, especially in the beginning, there is no work-life balance when you start having a profitable company. It is just fucking working. If you think there's anything else, you're confused. Like he said, you have to love money. So in those kind of situations, I'm not going to spend time, cooking steaks and all this type of shit. I got things I got to get accomplished. So definitely, that's why books at double speed, all this kind of stuff. That's got to be the priority.
So real quick for the ladies, what's more of a turn on? The guy that's focused on himself and better and making more money, or the guy that's really into you, giving you all his time basically? So he's giving you all his time versus like working on his business. What's more better for you say?
For me, the latter. I like both. I feel like it should be a balance, but for me, the latter, because women, we love attention, and my man personally, he makes sure every aspect of my life is set. He edits all my YouTube videos, and he makes sure I'm good in any way. If there's even one little problem, he's very helpful. He figures things out if there's not an answer for stuff. It's good in business because he can just figure things out. So I feel very loved that I have someone like that. If I have a man that is just always focused on business, I don't think I would feel like feel that love as much. So yeah, for me.
Knowing that and how you would feel,
Yeah.
would you seek attention somewhere else from different people if your man was really there for you? To be honest.
I feel like we all seek attention in like micro bits from like people on social media or people in our life. But yeah, I probably would, honestly. But that's probably not a good idea if I have a high value man and I'm just cheating on him. So I would say I would hold myself back from that.
Okay. What about you? What's
But
more attractive?
first, it's important because I want to know that our future family is going to be able to be supported. So,
But he has to work though,
that's
so
the first
he's gonna have barely any time for you.
yeah, but I mean, like, you can always be there. I've been there with a man. I mean, my current boyfriend, he's always working, and it's like I'm still there right next to him. I'm working on my stuff too, and we work together. And it's like, I know he didn't get that in his last relationship because his girlfriend would like want attention all the time. And like for me, like it's nice to have somebody that pushes me to work also, because it's like otherwise I'll just lay there and not do anything. Otherwise I'll stay there and just like not really do anything. So it's nice to have someone that like we kind of work together and we always are together because we're just always grinding.
What if you just like Brandon Carter to the extreme? Everything is like downplayed, focused on making money and business. But is that too much for you?
I've been there before. I mean, I keep myself busy. I like to cook. I like to do my hobby. I have so many hobbies. So it's like, as long as I have somebody that's like 100% there for me, but they're doing their own thing, that's fine.
Okay.
Just as long as they're there.
What about you? A man that's always busy on his work, that comes first, or into you mainly? What do you prefer?
Well, obviously into me, but it really depends. I mean, I feel like
merch.
He would need to be successful for me to start dating him at this point. So I feel like
you don't want to wait at all. You want it from the very jump.
Basically, yes. Because then at that point, I feel like, again, we're equals. We both work. I don't feel like anyone's going to have more attention than the other because, if he's at work one day and I'm not working that particular day, I can always make the attention happen.
Do you want him to make more than you?
Well, obviously.
So then how are you?
well, we're equal in other ways, okay? We've got some other varieties going on.
What are you equal in then? I'm just curious because this word equal goes around so much. I'm just curious. How are you equal?
Like I said, it depends on the man.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That was a bunch of nothing.
I mean, I don't want to get into the details of our sex life, but
okay. What about you?
I agree that it should be a balance. I think that it should be an equal balance. Yeah.
Really?
I think there should be a balance in there because that's healthier. Like you should work hard, but there should still be a good y'all still need to be spending like somewhat time together. Like it's not just like, oh, we're all just like working. Well, why are y'all even together? Y'all just working all the time, like not around each other.
That's comparable to like work-life balance, like the old way.
I think when she's saying balance, if you guys ever watch David De Las Perenas, How to Beast, he does the videos with his girlfriend. She's on a lot of my stuff. So like that's the balance is we're together even when I'm working. So it's a little different. I think if it wasn't like that and I had a 9-to-5, I was an accountant, I would not be able to spend as much time with her and there would not be as much balance.
Okay.
I think people misconstrue what I'm trying to say, or maybe I don't do a good job of getting my point across. It's like when I'm with the people I care about, like I still spend time with the people I care about. I still spend time with my family. I still spend time with my son. I still spend time with my girl. It's all the other shit. Right, the bullshit that I don't really want to do that I can outsource, then I outsource it, right? But in fact, I look at it like I'm buying more time, like I'm buying time, right? Because you can always make more money, but when that time is gone, you lost that time forever, right? So if you spend that time doing things that really that don't deepen your relationships or make you some money, right? The fuck is you doing? Like seriously, that's what I think. But that's just how I think.
You gotta ask yourself. In the beginning, you are trading your time for money. When you work at when you're a little kid, when you're a teenager, and you work at McDonald's, you are trading your time for a salary for money. Later on, there's going to be an inflection point where you're using that money to get your time back. So when I pay a guy to make for the Clips channel, when I pay a guy to do pay someone to do my reels, when I pay someone to do these things, when I pay an accountant, I'm paying for my time back because now my time is worth more per hour because I have now a scalable business.
Brandon, did you come into like thinking in this way? Were you always like this? Like maybe in your 20s, were you thinking like this?
It started in my 20s. After you can't say, they told me not to say the word, but after my dad self-deleted, right? I had to take care of my whole family, right? So initially, like Sartain was saying, man, I was just working multiple jobs, working as much as possible. But then, to make real money, you got to use leverage, right? And the leverage can come from either having money, building like some sort of media presence, whether it's like your own social media or being on the news or on fucking TV, or having like a skill set that can make you a lot of money, right? Those are the three forms of leverage.
As soon as I got a bit older, that's when I started thinking, you know what, I don't have too much time left. So it's like I want to maximize. Like I feel bad now sometimes if I just watch like 2 quarters of a football game, or if I watch like the Golden Knights or something. Like, damn, I could have used that time to go do something else.
Like I'd rather go to the game. Like that's different. That's experience. I bring my girl or bring the homies, right? And we go to the game. But it's difficult for me to watch a whole basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love basketball, y'all knew that because I'm black, right?
This is so confusing. I'm so confused now. Why do I love it so much? It's so strange.
And what about you with your career?
I actually completely agree with you guys on the whole time thing because my time is very valuable. And I work extremely hard every day. I used to be an IFBB pro, and my whole life revolved around the gym and food, and that's it. I didn't have time.
You work out?
Do I work out?
I can't tell.
No, I used to be IFBB pro, but I stopped because I started focusing like hyperdrive so much into that instead of my relationships, where I became obsessed. And now I'm obsessed with money and making myself a better woman and trying to work on myself every single day, which I think is really important to have in your partner as well. I'm so busy every single day that I want my man to be busy as well. I want him to lift himself up, work on himself, work on his goals, so we can work on stuff together once we reach that point to be able to.
She's working hard. She got to peg like 8 bitches. She got to have some spots.
And because it's on OF, it's scalable. You see what I'm saying? So she's getting her time back. It's leverage.
Yeah.
Is it hard to find men that match your energy, you would say?
Absolutely, especially like honestly, sex-wise, definitely really hard sometimes. But the biggest thing is like having a partner that's as driven as me and like has goals. I don't care if you're not where you're supposed to be right now. What I care about is that you have goals and aspirations. That's what I really care about.
You're looking in the wrong spots. Okay.
I know.
What about you?
Get it driven. Get it? Is anybody? No, nobody gets it. Sorry.
Okay, I personally don't like when a guy is too clingy to me, so I would prefer if
How dare you? He loves you.
Yeah, but like he could be spending that time making money. So I would prefer if he is out there and making money.
Making a lot of sense.
But I do think he should spend some time with me as well. Just
Right.
Not too much.
So let's say he has to work, right? Like
Let's say he has to work
every single day. But he'll carve out like an hour or 2 for you. Would that be okay? Or you need more time than that?
More time than that, yeah.
How much time you need?
A day?
A whole day? He's busy though.
No. Like out of the whole day, I think I don't mind spending like 4 to 5 hours with him.
That's it? Damn, you a savage. All right.
That's kind of a lot.
That's a lot of time in the
That's
day.
a little too much time.
I'm just kidding. What about you?
I kind of like when a guy is really focused on accomplishing his goals in his career, because if a man is driven to his work, then I know that when he actually has time to put aside for me, I know that he'll be as driven with me. But it's always nice to know that when I'm doing my thing, he's doing his thing.
I think that's what Brandon was saying earlier. For example, when he's working, he's working. When he's not working, he's focused on his family.
Yeah,
that's very important.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss 18-year-old?
Stop. Okay.
Hey man, watch out. Okay.
I think if you need to, since I'm young and like the people that I'm looking for right now are young as well, like work your ass off to get your shit together so that we could have a good like life together later on. So I say work, and then you can give me your time once you really financially can, and we're stable and we have things like set in stone. Then we can have our fun and like lay back and watch a family create, if anything. Or, yeah.
Why is it so controversial? What did Rollo get in trouble for? I'm confused.
I took it to the extreme, right? I said, don't focus on marriage, don't focus on family creation. Get a vasectomy. But also like make sure you're in the gym. Take care of don't ease up on your focus. Those kinds of things as well. Like everybody focus on the vasectomy.
Here's this tweet, by the way, right here.
What did he say, man?
Yeah, if you want.
Here's what he said.
So did you mention me or was it just based on?
No, but like
okay,
people,
I inspired it.
People asked me where it came from, right? And this was actually like the same day you were on with Derek Moneyberg, and I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking, like to be at that extreme level, it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice family? Are you willing to sacrifice having a relationship with a woman? Are you willing to sacrifice, worrying about whether or not you're going to get a paternity suit or something like that? So essentially, it's like, don't get married, avoid family creation, get a vasectomy in your 20s. Okay,
that was a big one.
A lot of my homies got vasectomies. Where what they did was they froze some sperm.
Yeah.
Right. And then then when they're ready, to have a kid, they can like plant it instead of like fresh. You know what I'm saying? Throwing around playing B's, it's playing A for fresh. That's
wow. Don't mind him. Ladies, real quick. So I'm just curious. If a man has a vasectomy, is that a turn on or a turn off?
It's whatever.
You don't care?
I don't care.
For you?
I mean, I'm iffy about having kids. If we choose to have kids, then we can always just look for adoption. But it doesn't really make a man any different.
Okay.
But what if he froze some sperm? You got to think that's the cheat code, because you can always go. You can always get him off the bench. You know what I'm saying? And put him in the game when he's ready.
But
and then you get the young sperm, right? Like when you're young, your sperm is better. The sperm, you know what I mean?
I don't know how the science works there, but
Stronger
You get some old man sperm, you get to come out with the goofy kids, You get
the strong sperm.
Right, you know what I mean? Like the old man sperm is all like,
Okay. What about you?
Exactly. Chris knows what I'm talking about.
If you found out your man had a vasectomy, would it bother you?
As long as he froze his sperm in the past.
See?
That's happened with my last
that's so smart. Let's consider that he didn't do it at all. He just had a vasectomy.
No sperm saved.
No sperm saved.
I wouldn't.
He said no protein.
That's where you fucked up, bro.
No more protein for you.
No more.
I know. I should add.
So no, right?
That should be a new song.
I'm gonna go back.
Hold on. Yeah. Do you want kids still?
Yes. So
how many you want?
Like 2 to 3.
So is that like a deal breaker if you can't have kids?
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
How old are you now?
18.
Yeah. Okay. You still got time.
Yeah.
Okay. For you?
I don't really care either way. It doesn't bother me. So
yeah. You don't want kids?
I personally don't really like kids.
It's probably better that way. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I have dogs, and so that's good for me. Did someone say cats? I do have 2 cats, by the way. So yes, you're right.
Hey, you and Michael can share that comment.
Can you tell us about cats?
W cats.
I used to have a cat. My son's allergic though. I used to have a cat. Meow makes Poppy.
Meow makes Poppy.
Kylie, how important are kids to you? At 21 years old.
I mean, right now, like I don't want any right now, but I mean, I'm sure in the future I'm gonna want to have kids.
Michael.
So
question. What if Michael had a vasectomy and you didn't know?
We
already talked about this on the plane after Rollo made that tweet. Yes.
So Mike told you about his vasectomy.
If you want to share, you can. But I'm just curious. What's the game plan? What's the game? Oh, no.
What?
Tell her what you said. Tell her what you said. Oh, the game plan. We don't know. We don't know the game plan right now.
What do you mean? What did I say?
But you said that you'd be upset if you found out I had a vasectomy. She actually related it to not knowing if you were sleeping with a transformer person. Yeah, she said, I have the right to know. And she's saying with the vasectomy, I also have the right to know.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like a woman like spending 8 years of her life with some dude and then finding out after 8 years
and now
that
she's wasted her young, like her youthful.
It's an interesting argument. It's an interesting conundrum.
And then you hear those stories about like how like the guy has a vasectomy and his girl cheats on him, and they says, "Oh, the baby's your baby."
So one of my boys,
See?
he did the game plan right before he froze his sperm.
So wrong.
Got the vasectomy right, and this girl tried to say, "Oh man, I'm pregnant." He was like, "Oh, what word? Is that right?" That was interesting.
That was the end of that.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Your man had a vasectomy. Would it be a deal breaker for you?
Well, I mean, I was married for about 4 or 5 years, and I did find out that he actually did have a vasectomy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
So,
point. Okay, take me back. What was the reaction when you found out that? What was the reaction? Off cuff.
I mean, there was one pregnancy scare, and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Well, I don't think it's mine." I was like, "How do you know that?" So that's how I found out.
Wait. Now, was that the cause of the divorce? Is what I
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
So, Chris had a question.
Wait, so you cheated on your man?
What?
She got caught.
No. It was an OnlyFans content trade, so not quite cheating.
So you let
Wait, hold on. Wait. Your man lets you smack other dudes with cream pies? Bro.
Yes.
Bro.
Listen, all right.
Bro.
It's the divorce.
Hurrah! Are you serious? Okay, Michael, is that kosher?
If they think it's kosher, I guess it's kosher. I would be kosher in our relationship, but no, I mean, you know.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
It wouldn't be kosher for me, but like,
Question:
you know.
Would your let's say you're your ideal man, right? And he wanted to like be with you long term, and he said to you, "Listen, Christina, I don't want no more foursomes or
no more foursomes.
No pegging.
Yeah,
God damn it.
No more guys. Would you ever stop?
Oh, guys, yeah. I love women too, just as much. So for
only
sure, I would definitely be down with just doing women.
Cool. What about you? You're like disturbed.
Sorry, just like I think it's disgraceful for a man to sterilize himself. It's disgusting. I would never be with someone that would get a vasectomy, and if they would, I would just be like, "Why are you with me? You're the wrong person. Go find someone that's of this time that wants to be of this world." It's
But
disgusting.
he froze his sperm though. He froze it.
He froze the sperm.
I don't
though,
care
right?
if he froze his sperm. Why did he get a vasectomy?
To be careful. Hold on. He spent his whole
Why?
life preparing to meet you.
Yeah, man.
So he can give you his sperm.
So he
in a tube.
froze it, and then
Yeah.
because he wanted to be careful that he wouldn't get someone else pregnant.
That's right.
For you.
Exactly.
For
Now you got it.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Sorry,
It's not natural.
It's not natural. You should never sterilize yourself ever.
Save money on
Same as I
condoms.
said, no circumcision. Like don't be doing that shit. It's wrong.
So you like it raw, huh? Okay. Lovely. What about you?
Why should men get vasectomies when we already have Bill Gates?
Oh shit!
So this is we're going down
Okay.
Welcome Alex Jones to the chat.
Yeah.
Alex Jones has joined us. Thank you, Alex Jones.
Alexa Jones. But my comment is, I like the idea of freezing your
Yeah,
sperm, but not getting a vasectomy. Like, so you can have that young sperm.
Get that young sperm.
Yeah.
Get that young sperm, man.
You don't want your baby.
What's the science on that? I don't know how that works.
No, I'm telling you.
Is it a thing?
It's a thing, man. Old sperm makes goofy kids.
It doesn't
Everyone
flip
knows
as
that.
easy though.
I
Like,
think
it's
it's
actually
proven.
switch back
Okay.
as easy as people think it does.
I think so so I've actually looked at, I never thought you were serious about the vasectomy thing. So I actually started looking into it afterwards. Yeah, obviously the reversibility decreases after 3 years, right? Pretty significantly. And also apparently it affects your testosterone levels, which is a big L for me. So that I wouldn't do it for those reasons specifically. But I do think you need to write a song for your band called Freeze Your Sperm. I think that should be
I'm a believer
Let's
in
do
another
it.
method called the pull-up method. Pull-up method, right? You just pull out.
No, so what you
I
gotta
think
do
that's
is
pretty well, right?
you gotta pull
The other
out
thing is
with the
pre-com.
condom on. Right. Then if you have a kid, that's basically immaculate conception. That's Jesus. That's a little Jesus.
That's Jesus.
He's our savior. That's the second coming.
You made a good point though. Pre-cum is-
I said
is the thing.
pre-cum, yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-cum is a thing. And also, even if a girl has an IUD, you can still get them pregnant.
Yeah, that is true.
Wear a condom and pull out.
And
Come on,
you know
man.
this firsthand.
Oh no,
That was supposed
friend
to
of a
happen.
friend, friend of a friend, you know.
Fred.
Okay,
Or
guys,
just
we
don't
got
have
a
sex
game.
with people that you don't want to have a kid with. Oh, I don't know.
Can I say one more thing?
Sure, go.
I believe our body's functions are divine, and we don't really know what's going on like a deeper level when you do something like that. And after 2020, do we really trust the medical establishment and the information that's out there? Like, just saying.
Tell us more,
Conspiracy.
Alex.
Conspiracy.
Let's go, Alex.
Conspiracy
It's
facts.
truth.
Conspiracy facts.
Okay,
Scared
cool.
of
We
that
got some
shit.
chats here, and we'll play a game for you guys.
All right.
Yep.
Verse Lyra says, "What's up, sirs? Have a great night." And Big Boston, see you on network. Let's go. Keep up the great work. Shout out to you, bro. Haddonfield Games and Collectibles says, "Just want to say, Michael and his girl make a good-looking couple."
Thank you so
Aw.
much. I appreciate it.
Agree.
For you afterwards. That's
Okay.
good.
Cam Two Time says, "Maya will come back after working with the NYPD so he can flash his new badge so he can tell y'all what NYPD means. Means he will knock your punk ass down." Okay.
There we go.
Jaquan Clay, shout out to you, bro. W Fresh from Tourette Syndrome to lead host. Joke, bro. Shout out to the network. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Bad motherfucker 360 says 24-hour barracks duty right now. Thank you for y'all's entertainment. I get my DD 214 next week after 4 years.
Congratulations, brother.
Congrats. Guys in the chat, consider joining a branch, whether it's 4 or 20 plus years. Military is a great stepping stone. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, brother.
Hoorah.
Thank you for your service, bro. Parker says, "Hey, Brandon Carter, you're changing my life with Victory Talk. I'm graduating from university right now, Brandon Card, I want to be like you by 30.
Well, first of all, set attainable goals. No, I'm just joking. No, shout
be like me.
Shout out to you, man. There's a lot of truth in that statement. Victory Talk. That's the podcast I do Tuesdays
A very
at
good podcast,
7.
by the way.
You know, and
Amazing
I
content.
put it on Tuesdays to not compete with y'all.
Hey, we do ours on Thursdays and not compete with y'all.
Listen, man.
See, that's true love, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Okay. Ford Blue says the biggest bank in the world is the time bank. You can make a withdrawal, but not a deposit. Spend it wisely. You can't go to the ATM and swipe the card to get 2 minutes back.
And that's what it's like, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can buy your time. That's what I be preaching and shit. And then if you can make money more money than you spent to buy that time, it's a win. I talk about that a lot more in the Baller Mindset course. It's free. Link in the description. You want to get it.
All right. Fresh as balls.
Fresh as balls.
Fresh as balls. That's what you say.
Okay. Have you ever cheated on your boyfriend with their best friend? Shorty 3 down from Rollo. It's been a rough couple of days after Chris put Zombie or Angelina next to us on the last Afterhours show. I was afraid we were goners. Dinner, then potential bedroom fun.
Yes, sir. Get him fresh. Get him.
Don't mind him. Okay.
Wait, no.
What's
That's the
fresh
question
as balls?
Okay. Question is, have you ever cheated on your boyfriend or their best friend?
Oh, that's a good
Real
one.
quick.
What kind of shit is that? That's ultimate betrayal right there.
Okay. For you?
No, I can't say that I have.
Okay. Not this
It'd
time.
be her. No.
No.
Okay, so we weren't together, but I hold on.
You gotta include
We weren't
that part.
together, but I got revenge sex with his brother.
She belongs to the
There you
streets.
go.
Wow.
That's
You're
even worse.
a savage.
I mean, she didn't cheat on him, right? So
I didn't. Nope.
You're a savage.
No, I haven't cheated.
No, not yet.
No, never.
Well,
I'm holding you to it.
She's 18.
You're 18 though, so
18, so-
we're gonna
Give
see.
it time. Give it time.
What about you?
No, I've never thought of his friends that way. It's always just him.
Oh, that's so sweet for now.
I never cheated either.
No?
Yeah, I don't find it.
It's coming. Okay, Rollo, go ahead.
Cap.
Question for
I have
Sartain.
one last question before we start playing this game, which you guys know about that I don't. So when we were on Adam Sosnick's show just yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was checking out. So I always check out the hate comments, for the first 2 days, and one of them was something to do with the effect of dating a man who is twice my age is nasty. It's gross. It's I would never do that. It's haram. Yeah.
Good one, Rollo.
I think it's the opposite of
what do
haram,
you-
actually, isn't it?
So I need to ask. Well,
Hello.
we can ask all the ladies here on this, but how old is too old, and why is it that going one way for a woman to be with an older guy, that's bad, but if an older woman is with a younger man, why is that good? So let's actually start with Kylie here because she's experiencing this firsthand.
I didn't realize that an older woman being with a younger man was good. Is it?
That's
Do people consider it okay? I know, but do they still consider that okay?
MILFs.
No.
Yeah.
Have you heard
I mean,
of
I don't know.
half
I think
plus-
it's
have you
looked
heard
at
of
the
half
same.
plus 7? It's like half the age
Yeah,
plus 7 is
isn't
supposed
that
to be
in
the
Islam?
appropriate thing.
I thought it was half plus 7. Yeah.
No, it's like from Sex and the City.
Is it? Okay, I didn't know that.
It's a little different, but it's similar.
It's basically the same thing, isn't it? No. Okay.
Do you think it's nasty? Do you think there's like a double standard in that?
Or Rollo, do you want her last? Because she might influence
Yeah,
the
maybe
girls.
that's-
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
we'll start here
Yeah,
this time.
that's fine.
How old's too old for you, and how should it work the other way for men and women?
Too old for me?
Yeah.
Like what
Too old.
age for
Like-
your man? 50,
No.
60?
Obviously, like dating now.
Would you
Yeah.
judge a guy
Like-
who was old, like say in his 50s, with a girl who was like 21?
Yes.
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 Why?
That
Why?
girl is old enough to be your daughter. That's weird. You're weird.
Yeah, you're weird, bro.
Okay.
You're weird.
Come on, bro.
Did that answer it?
Is it weird going the other way? What if the woman is 50?
Weird.
Yeah.
You're very weird.
So the age difference. Is
I know some women that like their men older. Like I like my guy like 1 or 2 years older. But like, if like he's old enough to like be your dad,
What
you're
about
weird.
What about 30 and 55? Is that too
Ew.
different much? 30 and 50. So she's not old
I
enough to make a
don't-
decision to be with a 55-year-old man.
Everyone's old enough to make their decision. I don't
but you
care
think
about
that's
that.
strange
But
that
I
that would
think
happen?
it's just gross.
Okay.
Do you think right now, you think this way might change in the future? Do you think it might change when you get older?
Me, no.
No?
It will.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
We'll see. What about you?
For me, I would say the oldest I would go is 10 years.
How old are you now?
19.
So what if he was 42, but he had everything that you wanted?
That's pushing it.
What if
I'm-
you were 25 and he was 42?
That's
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's okay.
See, I think that separation is different because some of these girls are 18 years old,
Yeah.
and I agree. So once we get to 21 to like 23 or whatever, now
They'll have a
things-
way different view on
Hold
this.
on. Let's hear
Go
the
ahead.
opinion first. What about you?
Well, I really like older men.
How much
There we go.
older?
That's my girl.
It is quite a jump. I'll say like the oldest, probably 65.
That's my girl.
I am younger than 65. Well beneath 65.
That's not a jump. That's like a leap.
I got the walker. Is that what's going on?
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
And in Nicole Smith, man.
But
Okay.
65 would have to be like rare. Rare.
Rare.
Very rare.
There's a lot of 65-year-olds though.
Yeah. there
She
is,
wants
I
to be a sugar
Sugar
daddy.
daddy say.
I would feel weird about that. I am not 65.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
What about you?
There's not really an age limit. You can be in the casket. Almost on the casket.
Damn.
Almost in the casket, not in the casket.
Yeah, that's even better, right?
I don't think it really matters once you reach a certain age. Like I'm at the age where I can date older or younger. Really? I mean,
The
I'm
average-
26.
The average is usually women tend to get with in long-term relationships tend to get with a guy who is 3 to 7 years older.
Well, my ex was 15 years older. So it's, I mean, it just depends on the
15 years,
person.
That's crazy.
That's really not, though. I don't think it is
crazy.
because girls mature a
trolling.
lot faster than guys do.
He's trolling you. Question: do looks matter to you?
No. I want to say no just because I feed off more of if you're funny and
How
make
to
me
make-
laugh,
how to make you feel?
honestly. And yeah, exactly. That too.
Question for you: do looks matter to you?
Yeah. But not like to the fullest.
Okay. Do looks matter to you?
I would say a little, but it's not all I care about.
So he's 42. He looks really good.
What's with 42?
As in, like, for example, that's outside of your
Testing
range,
your
but he
limits.
looks really good.
Still no.
No. Damn. Do looks matter to you?
Yeah.
What about you? Well, obviously, no. For
We'll
last.
go to her last.
Davina.
Honestly, for me, not so much. Like you can't be butt ugly, obviously, but I can handle.
Fresh.
I can handle an average.
Chris, you're not talking, bro.
I agree with that. I'll change it to that one.
So, what's the like maximum age for you?
I mean, I'm 27 now. I could maybe do like 60. I wouldn't go older than that.
It seems like the older they get, like the older they'll go.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course, it gets exponentially. the more it
Younger.
gets- yeah.
But it goes, it ramps up really quickly
Yeah.
after like 26 years old.
What about you?
Every boyfriend I've ever had has been like 30, so the age gap keeps getting smaller. Probably if I was single, I'd date someone else like 45.
Do you get a better response when they're older? You think, like they know you better as a woman, like what you want, what you're about?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, it really depends on the guy. There's some, 30-year-olds that are like completely immature, and there's some 30-year-olds that are like really grounded. So
Hit and miss.
yeah, hit and miss.
Kind of like Chris. All right. What about you?
I read that 8 years older than a woman is like the perfect age. But you got to think about autistic sperm.
Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying.
That's right. We
That's what
are
I've been saying.
autistic.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I think probably like because I'm 28, so I think probably 40. 40 would be like my limit. And the looks thing, they do matter to me. But I think they matter more to men than they do to women.
Definitely, that's correct. How
Yeah.
old? But just out of curiosity, since we're done, how old do you think we are? Just out of
Yeah, just
curiosity.
listen, everyone's age here. You think?
I would say you're 43.
I'm 43, and how old is he?
41.
You already gave it away.
Okay.
Interesting.
How old is he?
How old is he? Is he?
Don't say 65 because I'm not 65.
50.
48.
There we go. Nice.
How old am I?
60.
31, 32,
33.
33.
Very close.
33.
How old is Chris? In the back. This nigga right here, man.
Oh, Chris. Looking young. Looking really young. I would say 31.
Okay.
He got a baby face.
35. 35. Okay.
Nice.
How old is Mo?
Mo's younger for sure. Like 29.
Okay, we're gonna leave it. What about you? his age, my age. What do you think?
All right, 43, 46, 38, 36, 52.
Okay.
Everyone in the
Chris?
chat, everyone in the chat's like, he's 90.
Chris is
Chris.
30 something, 32, 33, and Mo's like 22.
All right.
22.
What do you think?
Oh, damn.
Oh no, but you know Michael
she
already.
knows.
Okay, Brandon.
How old do you think Brandon is, Davina?
I mean, look, I'm just gonna go younger, so I'm gonna go with 26. How's that?
Okay, Rollo.
How old do you think Rollo is, Davina?
14.
No, right, I'm not gonna go that young. I'll give you a solid 35.
Nice.
You're being nice today.
She's being really nice.
Me?
39.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
On the money.
Okay, Chris.
I don't know when he looks at me like that, putting me on the spot. I'm gonna go with 32.
Okay, and then Mo.
Oh, well, don't look at me like that. 30. Just 30.
My nigga, wait.
Already.
Okay, we got a general idea here of ages. All right, so is that
wait? What? We
these
gotta
two?
get
Yeah,
to-
these two.
Yeah,
So,
let's get to.
Can you explain to them how this works between older and younger?
I mean, explain how it works. I mean, I just tell you, like, most people don't think I'm 45. Thank you guys. You think I was 43. I usually don't get that, but and I didn't know that she was 21 when we started dating. I thought she was because she told me she had graduated from high school, quit early, and I thought she was in college and had graduated from college. So I thought she was like 22, 23. I think it's a function of maturity, and I think it's one of these situations. Like it's easy for me to say this, by the way. Dr. David Buss comes on my show one time and he starts talking about he had a colleague that when he was in his 30s, he would start talking about he wanted to date people in their 20s. And when he got into his 40s and 50s and 60s, he thought that number would increase. But no, the person still wanted to date people in their 20s. So it's just an interesting function for women, just kind of a decision on what you want to make. But I mean, it works well for us. And usually I haven't dated somebody this young before, but it's worked out pretty well.
All right. Answer your question. Go ahead, Brandon.
I got a question. It don't have nothing to do with this, so I don't want to take this happen. As a question for Rollo. Sure. All right, so
You want to know how old I am?
No. It's like I one of my best friends is Mike Rashid.
Yeah.
Right. And I saw you had a video about him calling him like a
From like 2.5 years
yeah,
ago.
so I'm just, and I'm not trying to like press you or nothing, but like I just kind of wanted to because like in my mind, like Mike's a G, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so and to be fair, I didn't watch the video. So like, but I saw a lot of, I watched pieces of it. So, cause it was like 2 hours, so I couldn't watch the whole thing. But it seemed like it was like you had like an issue with him or maybe some of his philosophy or something.
No,
and
so
I'm
much
trying to
that. It's like,
understand.
because what he ends up like representing to a lot of guys in the manosphere anyways is the guy who already has everything together, right? He's naturally good looking, he's naturally built, he's naturally, he got to where, now granted, he went through a lot of work and he did a lot of work for himself. I'm not to take anything away from him, but when guys see that, they think that, okay, he was, born on third and thinks he hit a triple kind of thing. So it's this he's what we would call a blue pill alpha. He's had some very sort of he's very much an alpha male. I'm not, not to take anything away from him in that respect, but it's like the outlook when it came to like what you guys like. It was right after you and Myron had gone on his show.
Yeah.
And so I had all these people coming up to me saying, well, he's a blue pill alpha, blah, blah. People wanted me to explain that. And so I did a show explaining, in fact, it wasn't even a live thing. It was just like a video, like I think about a 45-minute video that I did. And so I was just explaining the fact that a lot of guys who are quote unquote naturals end up having this sort of outlook on life, thinking that every guy can do what they do. And so that's what I was just trying to point out. And I guess he kind of took it the wrong way.
Yo, so like what does that mean? Like that they shouldn't take his advice, or like they should?
No, not at all. It doesn't have anything to do with advice. It's just like it's harder to take his advice because people think that he has a natural gift for what he has, where he's at. They don't understand. He did have to do a lot of work to get where he's at.
For sure.
But when guys see that, they think of him as sort of being this natural, and so everything sort of comes easy for him. And so what happens is if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So if you're not thinking about it, you're going to have a certain mindset about certain things. In this case, we were talking about his relationships with women and his understanding of like when Myron and you were on the show, there's some conflict right there. And so I was just trying to like sort of resolve the conflict that was going on between the two of them at the time, because people don't know this. Like when Myron goes on shows like No Jumper, or he goes on Flagrant, or he goes on with Mike Rashid, they don't know that a lot of the stuff that he's relating to them is straight out of my book. But coming from him, it's okay. Coming from me, it's not okay.
Right.
So, but it's basically the same source and it's the same.
No, because I read the book. You know what I'm saying? So like
exactly.
and I've known Myron even before this show.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's not taking. I feel like I got off to the wrong start with Mike, but it's like
that's why I wanted to understand.
I was trying to basically clarify why it is that people weren't taking him as serious as they probably should.
You mean like when you say people, you mean people in like the red pill community?
Yeah, people in the manosphere, because when they saw this going on, it was like they wanted me to respond to what was happening with you guys when you were on.
I think some of his responses led him to think he was not as alpha as he should be, and he just responded to that.
Yeah, it's not like I was attacking like
it's responses, so to speak.
So consider this, and I don't know Mike Rashid, so I'm just throwing this out there. Sometimes when a guy
quoted him in the fifth book,
when a guy
I just wanted to understand.
He has this one quote. What do you say? Like, fuck average, right? I think that's my. And I put that. By the way, I quoted him in my fifth book.
Yeah, if someone in this space, and rightfully or wrongly, is overly good looking, tall, or just naturally gifted, like somebody comes from me, it would be like if Shaq came out and be like, hey, just everybody grow to be 7'1" like me, and you guys could do it. Here's my program on how to do it. That you lose some credibility. I'm not saying that's what's happening to Mike Rashid, because I don't know Mike Rashid. But what I'm saying is a lot of times in this, we call them giga chads, or people who are born with money, or people who are famous and then try to come into this space. And you see also, you call them out frequently, people who are famous in another arena, and they're like traditional conservatives, and then they come into this arena. You are already famous, and then you came in here. Sometimes people don't have a ton of credibility when they do that, because they had some other advantage. Whereas when somebody is like, not as good looking, didn't come from money, we look at them as almost like rags to riches, and it gives them a little bit more credibility. And that's not always correct, because we should separate the message from the messenger. If somebody has a good message, it doesn't matter if they were born rich.
Sure.
Right.
I mean, we tried to defend Destiny when they were trying to come out.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great example. Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro. Okay. So we got some more chats here, Chris. Or you want to get to the game?
Game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on the table right here, and it's called Never Have I Ever. And I have some questions here in the hash.
Shout out to Men of Action.
We did
it. We were playing Never Have I Ever on Fresh and Fit. We did it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you have it in there?
This is gonna be hard.
So I have some notes here. You guys can pick one. Well, shut up, Chris. But the point is that take one from the hat and then read it out loud for everyone to hear.
We need a way to keep score. Are we going to keep score somehow?
Are we doing like hands?
What is it? One round
Just
this
grab
way,
one.
and then
Are we doing fingers?
Yeah, we're doing fingers. I'm gonna pass it.
you could just one
at a time.
Yeah, one.
You
each.
want to do fingers?
Just grab one each. But
Can I look at it?
You can
we
read
don't have alcohol. That's the reason why I'm asking.
Yeah. Fingers is fine.
Do you want the guys to do it too?
After we can do the guys.
Okay.
So do I have to hold my hands up? Or?
No, you don't have to. Honestly,
Okay.
You can just read it.
Thank you.
But ladies, once this is done, think of a question for the guys after. Okay. So this is girls only.
So you want me to go now?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheated on someone? Question mark.
Never have I ever cheated on someone.
Yeah.
Never have I ever
How many
cheated
hands are we
on
doing?
someone.
Okay. So we'll start with
Are we doing one
with
hand?
her, and then just explain what happened if you did or not, if you did it.
No.
Never.
Surprisingly, I actually haven't.
No.
She said surprise.
Stop the cap. I know it's
She
very
said
surprising.
surprise.
No, he was fully aware. He was filming it. Anyway, go ahead.
Wait, sorry. So do the girls raise their hand at one time, or do they just go one at a time?
No, we're just gonna read out the question. They don't have to raise their hand.
Oh.
Just tell their story, basically, pretty much.
I don't know. Some girls might cap.
Yeah, no, I got a ball spot. So, what about you?
No, I've never cheated on anybody.
I'm just gonna say yes, and we'll move on from there.
Oh, okay.
What's the story behind it, if you don't mind sharing?
He cheated on me first.
Okay.
With his baby mama.
Tit for tat.
So no, I'm very revengeful.
Yeah.
We can
There you
tell.
go.
But I will be the most loyal woman you've ever had if you don't, and if you're a good man to me. I'm loyal to a fault. If you cheat on me, lie to me, I'm gonna do it 10 times worse.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay. Roll with the soundboard. What about you?
Bro, was nice on the boards.
Never. I got one up on my suit.
No.
Ever?
No.
For you?
Oh, no.
Cool. All right, you can read yours.
Had sex in public.
Never have I ever had sex in public. Has anybody here had sex in public? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Are we entailing like a certain location or
Okay,
no?
yeah. Tell us where and how it happened.
Public.
So we can start.
Good morning.
You never did?
No, he asked who has. We raised our hands. He said who has.
So tell us the story and then where I guess.
I mean, which one?
Oh, okay.
The best one. The best one.
I like that. We're good.
The best one.
Which one stands out to you?
I mean, honestly, it's all blur. No, there's, you know, the one on top of the high school was a fun one. So that was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, senior prank. Everyone saw it too.
I love that.
You guys are discussing which one's best?
Yeah. We're on a beach in Mexico one time, and some people may have walked by.
That's not what that's what we're talking about now.
TMI. What about you? For you?
So mine was at the movie theater during Avatar 2.
That's so fucking random.
And I was on shrooms, so
Not the shrooms.
Okay. What about you? No, never.
When I can remember a
Remember?
Yeah.
Sober?
No. It's just like I have a really vivid memory. So I can think of two. One was at a movie theater and another one was in a changing room at a mall.
You a freak. All right,
I
cool.
like that. That's
You a shit, quiet freak, bro.
How you doing?
Okay. And for you?
Can I skip?
Yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to know.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
cool.
no.
Put you on the spot.
What about you? What's your
My parents might be watching.
I don't even know what this means. Homie hop.
Have you ever homie hopped?
Like you slept
Who
with a
even
group
came up
of
with this
guys that are all friends.
Yeah.
Homie hopping around.
Like in a circle. Some of that,
Homie hop.
No, it just means a guy and then sleeping with his friend.
Yeah,
that's all it means.
All right, so
Yeah,
it's
you ever
not okay. So
Yeah.
then probably yes.
how'd it happen?
What? I'm not even going into the details of that.
Damn, why not?
I'm kind of
Is
curious
that
now.
bad?
No, I mean, you know, just a cop and his buddy.
A
So,
cop?
yeah, there's can't go into those details. Next.
That's how porn movies
Oh
start.
shit, I was about to say.
This is real life, honey.
That's the intro. Okay, for you?
No.
Never?
For homie hopping, no.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, he's so close. For you?
I have brothers, so yeah. I mean,
Wait, brothers?
Black people, black guys.
Oh no, brothers.
brothers.
Okay.
Brandon.
You see what I did there? My nigga, BBC. What about you? No?
No.
No?
No.
I'm gonna just skip y'all, man. All right, who's next? You got yours?
She don't want to read it.
Has never have I ever done the walk of shame.
Oh shit.
Who
Walk
here?
of shame.
Who here?
Oh.
The walk of shame.
Okay, we'll start here.
I feel like we all have.
What does that
I
even
I
mean?
actually never have done that.
What does that mean?
It means you had sex with someone and then you like coming down
No,
through
you
a
went
lobby.
home with
Yeah,
a
you went
random
home
guy
afterwards.
and you woke up in his bed the next morning and you were like, fuck, I gotta call my friend now to come get me because
Yep.
I don't know where the hell
But
I am.
someone else has to see it in order for it to be a walk of shame.
Walk of shame.
Could be security, could be
Could
front
be
desk.
security,
Well, the
could be
friend
the
that comes and
lobby.
picks you up
the
is
friend
enough.
who picks you up. Yeah, that's it. That's what.
Join a sorority. You'll know what it's all about.
Yeah. You're holding your shoes
Go
in
to
your hand.
college.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to the CVS for the Plan B, like that type of shit.
It's like a one night stand.
Yeah.
I don't do hookups, so no.
Okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't say, well, yes, but no one watched. It was really just like a mental thing that I had. I walked out and I was like, I was like shaking my head at myself because like I knew what I just did. So
Wait, so from the changing room, did you walk out like this?
the mall was empty, or like what was it? It was, I think it was Kohl's that we were at.
The mall.
Coles? Okay.
It was like it's like a mall with a bunch of different
Yeah,
stores.
which
you know?
mall?
He wants to know which mall.
Coral Square.
Which state?
She knows.
What?
She knows too.
No, my Chris. For you?
No, I have not.
No?
I definitely have multiple times.
Did you feel ashamed though?
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm saying.
definitely not.
Like, shit,
I was
shit.
walking out there in all his clothes and my hair in a bun and sunglasses on. I was like, it's
There we
work.
go.
Walk of
Everyone down.
Walk of pride. Walk of pride. Okay, for you?
Me? Oh, I already said no. No.
Davina?
Really?
Were you ashamed?
No, I swear to God, really.
No. Well, you know, there
Dr.
was
Cat.
one time my parents saw me, so that one was rough.
Oh, I need to hear this.
That was rough.
That was rough, all right.
That was.
Wait,
a
what
walk of
happened?
shame.
I mean, they just saw me coming out all disheveled looking. So, you know.
Daughter, are you okay? There's some stain on your eye.
No, it wasn't that bad. I had clothes on, but
Okay.
you can tell I had a rough night.
I'm sure.
Rough night.
It's not from your boyfriend's house, right?
No.
Like if you're just like,
Oh,
don't
that's
have
not
no-
a
I mean, it could
You're
be.
like,
I mean, maybe the first night you
could be
met
the
them.
first night,
you
but
met
like,
them, and your friends.
tonight I don't have a change of clothes. I'm gonna go over there, and then in the morning I'm gonna go to work in this. So it's like
You guys don't.
That's not a walk of shame, though. You're
I'm
dating him.
shamed.
your
Just like a
boyfriend.
random
That's
ass
your
wearing the
dude.
same outfit again.
Nah, you're too good for this. What
There was no shame involved.
Yeah,
there was only a walk.
You were at a crypto party.
Oh, God.
You were sharing vaccine conspiracies, and then one thing led to another. Went back to your place. Nothing like that happened.
That was before all that
Okay. Got it.
vaccine stuff happened. But no, but my dad did catch me and my friend. Like we snuck out of my window and we were walking to go hang out with some guys. And my dad was outside and my friend said something really loud and he caught us and brought her home in the middle of the night and then took me to freaking jail.
What?
Took you to jail?
Like,
How does that work?
to talk to, like the police station to talk to the cops. And they told me that they had just found these guys with guns that night and like trying to scare me.
Was
for
your
being
dad? Was your
outside.
dad friends with the cops in the town or what?
He wasn't, but he just wanted to like scare me to not like sneak out again.
Scared straight
Uh-huh.
program.
Yeah, I think that's
Scared
kind of similar.
Okay.
That confirms a lot of rumors.
A lot of rumors.
Okay, I got the next
What's
one.
yours?
Never have I ever flaked on a date.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I definitely have because we got to the movies and he didn't even pay for the ticket that he invited me to, and it's like what $7-8 for a movie ticket.
Pretty much.
And we went to the theater. I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, and I just peaced out. I was like, bye.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna watch the movie.
Wait, for a first date in the movies? That's kind of.
Oh, I was like 18.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Man,
What was the movie?
I don't even remember because I didn't watch it.
The first Avatar.
Okay.
The first Avatar.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was fishing for right there. Yes.
Okay, for you.
Can you repeat it? Sorry.
So the question was
Flaked on a date. Never have I ever
Never have
flaked
you
on a
ever
date.
flaked on
When
a
you
date.
flicked on a guy, he wanted to go on a date with you. You said, "Okay, I'll go," but you never showed up. you made an
Well, I've
excuse.
been with a guy for 12, same guy for 12 years, but yeah, I like for business, people will invite me and stuff and I'll make something up. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
For you, you ever flicked on a date?
Not that I can remember. I usually try to treat it like networking. Sorry. I usually try to treat dates like networking, so I always go just to, at least show face and shake hands and stuff.
You're an angel, huh?
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
Honestly, I really don't think that I have.
Stop the cap.
No way.
I don't date that much.
Stop the cap.
She was married, so yeah.
Yeah, so no, I really don't think I have.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
I definitely have.
What's your favorite, I guess, excuse or?
I mean, every time it was the same excuse. It was, if I don't leave now, I'm gonna beat his ass. He's just annoying the fuck out of me. Why am I here?
I love that.
So, sorry. So, question. So, when you first dated Michael, have you ever flaked on him before?
Ooh.
No, I
No.
didn't. He asked me. He invited me to go to the beach with him and walk on the beach, and you know what? I did, and I had a great time.
You smashed?
Was that the public sex? That was a public sex.
W. Michael. Okay. And for you?
What up,
I don't flake if I feel uncomfortable or I'm not sure if I want to go. I usually tell them beforehand so they don't
All
waste
the
their
time?
time. Yeah, all the time because I don't like when people flake on me, so I wouldn't do it to them.
That's different. Well, she's a little bit young. So that might change in the future. For you?
Yeah, I've done it before, but I usually it depends on the dude. If I really don't like you, then I'm just gonna not say anything else. But if I have some sympathy for you, I'll say like, hey, like, can we reschedule at
Some
least?
Sympathy. What comes first?
Speaking of Twitch.
All right, guys. Off of Twitch, man. Come to YouTube and a Rumble as well. All right. And for you, Les.
Oh, right. Yeah, I have, but sometimes I like make it funny too. So like, like let's say
How's that funny?
My
I won't
goldfish
even
ran
make-
away.
Yeah, I don't know who said that, but yeah, I've used that shit before. I've literally been like, no, I have to walk my goldfish. I don't even have
Is that
Like-
funny for you or for him?
It's funny for me because at that point it's just like I'm not even gonna waste your time, bro. That's just gonna tell you straight up that I don't.
Can
you.
I give a
medium
piece
is
of
the
advice?
message.
Yeah.
Can I give a piece of advice here? So I recommend everybody in my coaching program, MOA, you all have a folder on your phone titled Fire. and this is you in Jamaica with 100 girls doing crazy shit. You're whatever. You're on Fresh and Fit. You're doing something while you're on stage at Zook. You're doing something that's really high status. Something going on in your life, and maybe it happened a year, 2 years ago. And when she stands you up, you don't say shit. You don't respond. You just post that fire shit on your story and watch. Watch what happens. You be petty. I'm Petty White. Call me Tom Petty. You'll see all these you'll see the girl, she'll watch this one, this one, this one. And cognitively, she will consciously know you're not at that thing. Subconsciously, watch. You're going to get a message. You're going to see she's going to be ninja watching. She'll message you back. It works every fucking time. Because one of the reasons why a girl stood you up is because she believes that you're the best, or she's the best you can do.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't believe that, if she believes that you can do better than her, she probably won't stand you up. So that's why we talk about irrefutable visual evidence and men of action, and that's one of the ways we show it. She can do shit to me via text. I'm going to respond on IG story, or I'm going to respond on somewhere else, but not back on text.
And it's funny because oftentimes the girl has a better offer as well. For example, you might have dinner, but she might have a mansion party, or for example, rappers.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I think, man. Every time a girl's ever flaked on me, I thought, man, she wouldn't have. So we're at
the party.
She wouldn't have flaked on Drake,
exactly.
man.
That's what you said.
Even if it was real, like even if like her mom, my mom needs me to do something, she would have told her mom no for Drake.
Yeah.
She would have told her mom no for Drake.
Okay, and we have your.
Multiple guys paying your rent, car allowance, and not knowing about each other.
Oh shoot.
Okay, ladies, one more time. The question is, never have I ever had multiple men paying either allowance, car, or rent, and one of these multiple men do not know about each other. Has that ever happened? Have you guys ever had anybody paying your rent, paying for your car, or giving you any allowance? Has any of you ladies ever had that happen?
Or paying Indeed?
Why'd you look at me?
Nobody.
No, but get a girl.
Nobody?
Also,
Come on.
relationship, maybe.
I
I
have.
had like a few gifting things that were going on simultaneously, but it was like
Yeah,
while you were like
I don't think anybody's
when you're like single and sorry, it's like when you're single and like people are still trying to like impress you, and then you kind of like pick one and go with it. Never like.
So you were single the whole time?
Yeah.
You can be single in this instance as well. We're not saying you can't be single. We're just you got one guy paying a third, one guy paying a third, one guy paying your car note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I've definitely got guys like buy me furniture and stuff, and the other guys.
Furniture.
Whoa. Like
furniture.
Yeah, no, I had a dude that like bought me a really nice dress that I wanted when I moved to another place, and then I met like the guy that I was like, oh, I really want to be serious with you, and he bought me a car. It's like. So it was like at the same time.
I'm sorry, you are exactly what we're talking about. Like it's precisely exactly what
yeah,
we're.
but I wasn't
what the question
sleeping
was.
with them. I wasn't like
Wait, for
I wasn't
free?
doing anything. Huh?
He bought your car for free?
Well, if he wanted me to be a mother of his children, like he wanted me to be safe and bad driver.
Duh, Fresh.
Come on, man. You're literally exactly what the
So the
question
guy that
was.
bought you the car, right? Did you smash?
When we became in a relationship, yeah.
But not before?
No, not
What?
before we were like exclusive.
Wait,
Like,
hold on.
I'm
When
gonna
did he
be
buy you the
just with you. When we were like kind of starting to talk, and I was like, this is I'm a serious girl. This is a serious thing. Like if you don't have serious intentions, you should leave now.
So he bought you the car before
Yeah.
you smashed?
When we were in the beginning stage, like you have to talk to people. Like
Wait, what kind of car?
You do gotta talk.
The money's
You
talking. Damn.
No, I mean, but seriously, like if you like value yourself and you really are serious, like I'm not
Then you
going on
shouldn't be buying a
dates
girl
to-
a car that you haven't even slept with. Hey, are you? I'm being serious here. What happened to the relationship?
It didn't. We tried to move to. It had to do a lot with like crypto shit, and I didn't want to be stuck in Puerto Rico.
And Puerto Rico.
So you broke up with him.
Wow.
So you broke up with him. He bought you.
No. We tried multiple times. Like we break up. We tried to get back together. I couldn't be in Puerto Rico. Like I
It's boring over there.
They bought
It's
you-
boring.
They bought you a car
horrible.
in Puerto Rico.
Everybody
Listen,
over there is, like,
4%
the
federal
compound's, like, a
tax
bunch
rate
of
is not boring.
swingers.
Yeah.
There's nothing boring about that.
Huh?
4% federal tax rate is not boring.
No,
That is a
I
wonderful place.
understand the
He bought you a
reason.
car in Puerto
but,
Rico?
Huh? No, here when we were still in America. I lived with them in Texas for a while, but it just, that's not.
What car was it, by the way?
Ford Explorer.
Damn.
It was a nice car. I mean,
Explo.
I love it.
That's a truck.
I mean, I love it every day. I see it. I'm just like,
You still got it. That was my first car.
yeah.
I had a stick shift Explorer 2-door. They don't make those no more. Yes.
Oh, dude, I remember those.
Wait, wait,
Man,
wait.
I remember those back in the
My first
90s.
car.
Those things, you could kill yourself with that
Yeah,
thing.
it cost me $4,000.
Chris, what you saying?
No, so what's so boring about creating a family with the guy you love? Because you know,
I wanted to.
in Puerto Rico though.
I wanted to. I'm not a big traveler. I don't like traveling. I just wanted a home. I wanted to be in one place and I wanted to start having kids. And he wanted to go travel the world. And that's just not like, I really have like severe anxiety issues where if I'm in a place for longer than 4 days, I'm going to get claustrophobic. I'm going to need to go home. It was like a mismatch and we loved each other. There was no issues. Nobody really did anything bad. And I still feel so much gratefulness to him. He like really took care of me when we broke up. He made sure that I was
to the streets. Wait a second. He took care of you after you guys broke up. And then let me ask you, so you said someone else bought you furniture. Was this before or after?
This was way before when I was like really just trying to find my person. Because when I'm dating, I'm not dating because I need attention. I don't give a shit. I like to be by myself.
Oh.
I'm dating because I want a family. I'm looking for my husband.
Sure.
Okay.
And he just wasn't able to do that with me at that time. He just was he was younger. He was 30,
the guy with the
31.
furniture. The guy who bought you the furniture.
No, the guy that bought me the furniture, he was crazy.
No,
Okay.
the car
He
guy.
wanted,
I got one
he was
question.
just trying to like woo me and like get me to, and I was like, hey, like, let's stop. Like, I don't want to date you anymore. And it's just.
Date you anymore.
I got,
So
I,
you're
got,
dating him for a
I have
while.
one. I have one
Okay.
last question. Do you still have the car?
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Them Explorers, man, they last. They last. I had one for
No, I mean, it's not like I paid,
Yeah,
he
you
wasn't
know
like
what I'm saying?
paying, he just paid it in full. Like, it wasn't like, it was,
Every
Okay.
crypto guy is basically homeless, so they're all like just traveling all over the world 24/7, and that's a hard lifestyle.
Digital nomad.
We
There you
bought
go.
a huge property in Puerto Rico. And it's not the place to be. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, Puerto Rico is boring though.
It's boring.
Taxes
Come
are
on.
great, but it's very boring.
But you got to give up a lot. Like Florida's not so bad. I mean, yeah, if you have his kind of money, it's bad.
Oh,
but
I ain't
it's
fucking
like
leaving.
But how old
I
are
ain't
you?
leaving.
You're 28.
Me neither.
25.
25? Yeah.
Okay.
I was 23 at the time.
I get it.
I
Anyone
can do
else?
it.
You got
Yeah.
something. You got something. Tell us.
I mean, like I'm single, so usually like I do like older guys. So
65.
65.
No, not 65.
And they like you too.
That's what you said, 65.
And they like you
I
too.
mean,
64.
I'll say
Get
like
that social security
30,
check.
30 to like. But yeah, they would like I was like, oh, I need help with this.
You
or whatever,
belong
and
in
they'll be
Las Vegas, dear.
yeah, but they'll be like, I'll be like, oh, I need help with this or whatever, and I'll be like, okay, it's fine, baby, I got you. But
Can I say it again? Can I say it
like that?
again? No, how they
Just
say
like
it?
that?
Fun,
yeah,
they
they go
got
like,
you.
yeah, it's fine, baby, I got you. Yeah, but until we discuss exclusivity.
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 You gotta discuss that.
Have you seen it?
You gotta discuss that exclusivity.
Yeah, until we
It's on the blockchain. It's in the
We're all over the
coin.
soundboard, man.
oh god, yeah. So until we agree we're exclusive, then I'll have a lot of guys on my list.
Okay.
She's keeping her options open.
You're
Yeah.
Very smart. Okay. And then your question.
Never have I ever went on a date with no intention of being sexually into the guy.
All right, we'll start here.
All these questions are horrible for me. Been with the same guy for 12 years.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, like guys tend to look at me like very sexually, and then like I'll want to do business or something. So usually that's the case. Yeah. So it's like they'll
Can
even
you tell from the very first interaction that they just want to like smash? Can you tell?
sometimes by the way they look at me, like in the eyes, maybe I get that vibe. But usually, yeah, like they'll lead me on. They'll lead me on, like like. That's the look. That's exactly the look. But yeah, like they'll even lead me on in business and be like, oh, this, and then the next thing they say is, oh, you want to go on a trip to the south of France.
What?
Yeah, so it's like they'll lead me on
she's into
business
crypto,
wise.
like it's crypto bros, right? They want to take you all over the
like
world.
mostly like yeah. So it's like being one of the only people in the women in the crypto space. Like early on, it's like you get a lot of attention and you get a lot of opportunities, but a lot of it is just sexual.
I've met so many of these guys going out, especially here in Miami, and they do the most, bro. just to smash.
It's
crazy.
incredible, bro.
It's
and they
scary.
don't smash. They're actually fucking themselves. They're shooting themselves in the dick by doing so much up front. They're like, the girls are like, what's wrong with you that you have to do this much up front, bro?
Feel
For
like
sure.
it.
How about, here's a crazy idea. Get in the fucking gym and work on your game. What a crazy idea, bro. Instead of doing that, man.
Because guys think money's gonna solve all the problems, but like money just makes you more for who you are, so to speak. But if you're still a shitty person, you're not gonna get much done. So
now you're a shitty person with millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Okay. But if you're a shitty person, what's the recourse? Like, I'm not saying like I'm not advocating this, but I'm just saying like if you a dork, loser, or some shit, fuck else you gonna do except for buy pussy, right?
Yeah, if you get crypto rich like really fast, then you don't feel like any sense of like I earned this money. So like I've heard stories of girls that will just rob their crypto accounts. Like
it's funny. We had a girl on the show, bless her soul. She went to Dubai as well, doing other stuff too. And like she recalled, she was with this guy that had money, a lot of money in crypto. Went to his house and he paid them for every hour like $1,000 for every hour that they stayed.
Wow.
And he didn't want it to leave. He kept paying them.
Is this shit reality? Like I never
It's
like real shit. That shit
like
I'm hearing
drugs and shit.
It's
I hear
scary,
I hear these stories all the time, man. It's so crazy, man. There is so I hate to say it like this. There's help for you. Guys, there is help. Like seriously, there's a bunch of things.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help, man. Seriously. Like Brandon's got a couple of courses. Rollo's got books. He's got a course coming out. I have a course. I mean, you could go look at Justin Waller, HU, and dude, there's so many ways for you to at least get around. Dude, listen, if I told you want to be a great real estate agent and I was like, hey, Fresh, you want to be a great real estate agent? Why don't you hang around incredible fucking real estate agents? You'd be like, that's a great idea. If I was like, hey, man, I want to get in better shape. Why don't you hang around guys who are in really fucking good shape and go to the gym with them? That's a fucking incredible idea. That makes absolute sense. But for some reason, when we say, hey, listen, I think a guy in his early 20s or a guy who's like really bad with women needs to hang out with some dudes who are just really fucking good with women for a couple of years, treat it like Marine Corps boot camp, and just watch what they do and stop going to fucking message boards and learn like what is it that these guys are doing that's different from what you're watching on different programs or reading on Reddit or whatever. It's just crazy to me, man. There's help for you. All of you guys out there, there's help for you, for real.
How'd they grow up, man? Like no, this is like super confusing to me, man. Like because there's like women everywhere, right? Like like literally everywhere you go, it's half the population. Like what happened? Like,
it's sad.
It's because they've gotten too used to social media and reaching out through social media instead of coming up in person. So like, have you guys noticed the difference with that?
Against rejection.
Yeah,
I noticed a huge difference.
And I didn't remember. It was before the internet.
For sure.
65.
Like you were probably 20 something when the first got a cell phone.
Internet.
Yeah, I got my first cell phone at 23 years old, man. So my brain had developed.
Because, for example, a girl may not see your message on Instagram, but she may meet your person.
Yeah.
And that's your key to talking to her because she wants your DM. So
it's such a turn on for a guy to actually come up to you though nowadays because it doesn't happen as much as it used to before all the social media bullshit.
I would never date a guy in my DMs.
Play to the meta.
Never.
I feel like if you want to like learn how to talk to girls and stuff, you should go like find a broke dude that knows how to get girls.
That's what I said. Yeah, experience.
Shadow a broke dude that gets a shit ton of girls and just like you'll get the basics.
That's my girl.
Okay. That's true because there's no incentives there. Yeah,
bad advice.
That's good.
I forgot
that's good advice.
Question. I just don't understand it. It's have you ever gone on a date and not been sexually interested in the person?
Yeah, full dates.
Knowing like
you go to dinner with a guy,
all.
you don't want to smash him at all. You just want to get some food.
He went on the date fully hoping to have sex with you, and you went on the date fully knowing there was no chance he was going to have sex with you.
And accepted a car
always going
from
looking.
him.
No. But I was gonna have sex with him. I loved him.
So the possibility was there.
Rollo.
The possibility.
Wait, hold on.
Before or after?
So how long did it take after the car?
Just like a few weeks. We were already like we were already moving in together. Like it was
so
very,
that's the game. So maybe that's the game. You buy listen, get a bunch of explorers.
And then a few weeks later,
you get some explorers. Start passing those explorers. Next thing you know, you got a hair.
We were already planning our whole future, and I almost killed us in my little Kia. And he lost it. He screamed at me. He's like, "You're a bad driver. You're going to be the mother of my children. Then you need to learn how to drive, and we can get you a car." My car beats.
Tate was right about the drive.
Sounds like a psychopath.
My car beats.
Andrew was right. Yeah. No.
What?
Huh?
About what?
Man,
Nothing.
yo,
No.
Explorer, man. That's dope that he got. That's
okay.
Because I had Explorer and I really love that car. That was my first song.
That's what Andrew was right about.
Dora.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? Believe you.
Come on, we already know my answer.
Yeah.
What is it?
What's an example?
I mean, there's just been a few guys that I've needed for some things.
You live in Louisiana. I mean, you live in
New Orleans, right?
Yeah, New Orleans.
Yes.
So like, he would like get gator exterminators for you. Or...
Oh, absolutely. You know, the roaches and everything had to be exterminated.
Yeah,
So.
they got some crazy bugs.
What about you?
I only date attractive people.
So you never had a foodie date?
No.
Okay.
You guys are cute.
I definitely have. I mean, I've been in situations where push comes to shove.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means what it means.
Gotta get rent paid.
Gotta get those bills paid.
That kind of went over my head. Can you explain?
Yeah,
I
can you
missed
break that down for us?
Just like sugar daddies, definitely had those situations where, you know,
Gotta
broke
smash,
20-year-old
get the
figuring life out, trying to compete, not having enough money to compete, and a lot of sponsors and
That's tough.
stuff
That's
like
when
to
you
talk to
found-
the younger girls.
You ever seen Fresh on Secret in their arrangements? Because I heard about that.
I used to be on that a lot, but you know what's funny?
You're a man of God now.
Exactly, man of God, and I'm Instagram. So
Yes, sir.
way
Man of
easier.
God. Yes, sir.
Way easier Instagram.
I'm fucking with you. Man.
Yes,
What
sir.
about
He's
you?
a man of God.
Oh, what was the question?
Question was, have you ever had like a
If you've ever gone on
A
a
date.
date with no intention of being like
Getting
sexually,
after it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I have.
How old was he?
I'm not going to disclose it. He was not
Because that would
65.
explain a lot. Yeah.
No, he's not 65. But yeah, usually the dates I go on, I don't get intimate with them. So
I'm curious though. How do you meet your men? What website? Yes, sir. Okay, I know which one.
I'll
Probably.
say like Tinder.
And all right.
One of them.
Okay.
Was it another one?
Yeah.
Is there another one that?
There's like luxury dating apps now.
Just like essay, not assault. Okay. What's your
yeah, I've been on a few dates where I just don't feel attracted to the dude, or I'm just not in the mood to
But
have
you're like,
sex.
damn, I really want to go to Red Lobster.
I don't have a preference really. I just say, "Yo, like I'm hungry." And he's like, "Oh, let's go." I'm like, "All right, bet." And sometimes I just flat out say, or like I made like subtle hints. Like if I see them trying to like put themselves on me, I kind of like put that barrier between us because I'm like, I'm not feeling you. Like respectfully, I'm not feeling you.
But thanks for dinner.
I say thank you. I offer to pay. I offer to pay. Like I'll.
You do?
Yeah, I offer to pay.
That's an insult, man.
Stop the
Sometimes.
cap.
Sometimes.
For myself, not for both of us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chris, bro. Chris. Okay. What about you?
I don't really go on dates like that, but if I do go on a date, I'm definitely not getting intimate with you, like on the first date. Absolutely not. But
You never had a
yeah.
one night stand?
But would you
No.
go on a date with a guy with you're like, you know what? I'm never gonna get after it with this guy. I don't see any future with this
There's
guy.
no
But I'm
chance
still
you're gonna
gonna
have sex
go.
with
I'm
him.
still gonna go to the restaurant.
No
if
chance.
you don't see a future with the guy, why would you go on a date with him? Stop
Because you
wasting
want
his
money
time.
from him. Clearly, that's the point of the whole question.
That's so
because
no.
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
Because
No.
Filet mignon.
AKA Giselle in Miami.
Sushi.
Giselle.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we can chat here, guys, and we'll get to the last part of the show. Chris?
Yep.
Adam?
Does she have one?
Yeah, that should
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I do.
We'll do one more. Okay.
Oh, mine is actually kind of good. I
What is
like
it?
my question. Lied about an orgasm in the bedroom.
Oh.
And don't lie about it.
Okay, let's start with you.
Lightning round.
Yes.
Go. Wow, really?
Okay, no. Break it down. How'd it happen?
If you're not good at something, you're not good at something. That's all I can say. But you know what? Anything to make it stop.
Anything to make it stop.
Anything to make it
That was so good, baby. Please
Did you
leave
do
now.
it to like spare his feelings, or did you do it to say, man, the quickest way out of this situation? is to
Quickest
make
way out of
it-"
this.
Yeah. Okay.
Quickest way out of this. I really don't care about the feelings at that point. It's just like, please stop.
Wow.
That wasn't a one night stand?
No.
You were seeing him for a while?
Yeah.
He did
like,
this poorly over and over again.
If I've ever, I don't get intimate with someone I haven't been with like for a long time.
Okay. And then you did, and it was just horribly disappointing.
No, it's not even like that. It's just like experimenting something and not liking it.
Oh.
Was it anal?
That's what I was about to ask.
Like, what is it?
It's like, are you done yet? I've got laundry to fold.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, I have. Kind of the same reason. Sometimes the guy is just not good and you just want to get out of it. Make yourself a little more comfortable.
What was
in
his
that.
reaction? Was he like, "Oh shit, you're right"? What was it like?
Nah, she didn't say it wasn't good. She just faked the orgasm, so he thought he killed that shit.
Exactly.
He thought he was the man.
Follow-up question. Did the guy figure out that you were faking it?
No, he never.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, no, he didn't figure it out. I literally told him.
Oh, you told him?
Yes,
Oh.
because then they try to do it again, and then it's like, no, you know what? I'm good.
You
and
were
then,
wasting time, and I
That's
never
actually
want to
my
waste
belly
time
button.
ever.
Not my vagina.
I was like, no, and they're like, wait, did you not like that? And I was like,
No.
you want me to be completely honest?
That
with
was
you?
my armpit. That
I'm
was
gonna be
not my
completely
vagina.
honest.
I was not, did not know where you were
That was
sticking
my
that.
knee, sir.
That's
You're-
crazy.
You're confused when it comes to sex.
So was he mad at you after, or was he just like,
Disappointed and was like, can we learn? And I was like, no. I was like, no.
Can we learn?
Nigga, just get it right, nigga.
Can we say this again? Men, you are expected to just get it.
Yep.
Yes.
No one.
Yes.
If you,
Straight
there's
out
a
of
few of us that are
one.
willing to teach it. You are expected to just get it.
Yeah.
No, your natural course of your life, no one is going to teach it to you. You're expected to just get it.
That's
when you
not
don't
true.
get, and
Wait,
when you
so if a
don't,
girl
That's
tries
not
to explain
true.
it to you, what's gonna happen, babe?
what do you mean?
What, like if a girl's trying to
Well,
explain to her
so-
man
so
how
here's
to
the
give
thing.
her an orgasm, what's gonna happen?
If in this case, if she had explained, then he should listen, and then that should
Exactly.
work
Agreed.
out.
But
What I'm
like,
saying is,
yeah.
what I'm
men
saying
don't-
is
not all these
before,
men do that.
right? But what I'm saying is before that whole situation happened, when it comes to money muscles game, whatever, the world is going to expect you to just get it. If a girl wants to take the time out to explain to you, that means she really, really likes you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm about to say that.
Right. But for the rest of the world, the rest of the time, if he had done better on his first performance, you would have given another shot. Right?
Probably not.
Really? Okay.
Here's the
reason
thing. He could have some sex with another girl that exact same way, and it might be like
Good for
literally
her.
her
Yeah,
favorite
good for her.
shit. You know what I'm
That's-
saying? Like
That's
it's like
what I was about to say.
that's
the
what makes
thing,
it difficult.
The thing that I didn't like was just because I don't like that certain thing.
What
From
was it?
anyone.
What was it?
What was he doing?
I don't know.
What was he doing? Like what
was he going to eat?
Okay, no,
Was he
Let's
going to-
demonstrate it
what
on
was
the
it that you
table.
didn't
Here we
like?
go. Let's.
I don't want to talk about that.
Was he going to eat at the Y?
That was so corny. Why'd you say it like
Because
that?
apparently you don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
say it loud.
'cause it's weird.
Where's your family from?
Argentina.
Was he going out to eat Argentinian? Is that what's going on?
Sure.
Is that what happened?
Sure.
Okay. So that maybe that's what the issue was.
We're trying to keep the youth away from OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Wait, so Fresh, can I ask you a follow-up question? So
Sure.
what can have the guy have done? So girls, answer the question, and what could the guy have done to make you orgasm?
Take more time with foreplay.
No.
Oh,
just
he means her.
Yeah, the one at a time.
Real
That's a
quick
good
with
one.
that one.
That's a good one because that's a good one.
What do you mean? I
He
don't
wants
know.
to-
He wants to know how he
could have
can
done.
come. Like, for
What he
example,
could have done?
Yes.
to make
How
it
can
better.
he improve?
Probably nothing. I don't like it.
Probably had a better nose or something. What you weren't like
No.
attracted to him. Or,
No,
You just don't like it when guys eat at the Y, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
no.
Okay.
I'm not into that.
we
Hold
picked up
on.
that.
Did he
Got it.
ask you? He
well,
just
it's probably
went
just
for it.
'cause he's
Huh?
He just went
18
for it.
and
Did he
doesn't know what
ask
he's
you?
doing.
Usually he just went for
You
it.
just
And I
went
was
face
like,
first, and you was like, nah.
and I was like,
Nigga wildin'. Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna go with what she said with foreplay
Yeah.
because foreplay actually like
It gets
turns
you warmed up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it turns you on a little bit.
Okay, so the original
not unless
question.
they say some corny shit. They'll hit you with that. Is this good, baby?
I mean, hey, it's curious.
She knows too much.
He's just trying to learn. He's just trying to figure it out. He's a young guy.
Say something. Or they'll try
That's
to
what I'm
say something
saying.
in
You're
your
supposed
ear,
to
and
just
it's
get it.
weird.
That's my
Yeah.
point.
Have you ever faked it
Everybody in
before?
the chat. Roll, kick her off
Faked an
now.
orgasm?
Castle her.
I have faked one once, mainly because like I was running out of stamina. But on the basis of like
Savage, bro. Wait. So homie was beating that shit that you said. Enough.
Wait,
How long did it go? How long was it when you ran out of steam? Like, did you need like a Gatorade or like a Pron? Like, how long did it take?
She wasn't breathing.
I don't keep count. I don't really keep
If you
count. I
had to
lose
guess,
track
though,
of time.
like if you had to guess,
A little sore here.
30 minutes? An hour?
20 minutes.
Bro, she was just laying there the whole
Bro,
time.
That's it?
What? Did you say
I mean,
20
like
minutes?
I don't keep
What'd you
track
say?
of the time, so
Yeah,
I
she said
can't
20
give you an
minutes.
exact
Okay.
time.
Yo, she got starfish sex.
And
now.
then Chris, what was your question again?
what could he have done better to make it
Fresh.
go?
20 minutes is too long.
Oh.
So
No.
It's too little, bro.
Yeah, no, she's saying it's too long. So it's like there's hope for you. My
She's saying she
friend.
lost 10 minutes. So you got
It's not me. Okay. And Chris?
And what have he can done better to make you come?
What?
What,
I thought it was-
what could he have done
How
better?
could he improve his
What could he have
performance?
done better?
Slow down.
Can I get a little bit explicit here? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
usually it has to do with like the clitoris, but usually during
The what?
intimacy, clitoris. She said that like it was in Harry Potter. Clitoris. Anyways, usually
that's a
during
good one too.
intimacy,
That's a good one too.
I like to talk about what we like and dislike before intimacy, and if we are having intimacy and he's not doing something I really like, then I'll just guide his hand. So like basically
Show
teach
what to
him.
do.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
That's
but
nice.
mainly the clitoris.
That's
So
very
he-
nice of you, by the way. Most girls don't want to do that. Okay.
I honestly completely agree with what you said because it's kind of weird to like have that conversation during sex. Like that doesn't feel good because it kind of ruins the mood a little bit instead of just feeling out what the other person. You can kind of feel energy. I feel like I don't know. Maybe guys are less sensitive than women.
Absolutely, guys. Energy isn't real. They expect you to just get it.
Yes.
But I think every girl.
But you can also
Every
like
girl's different,
like
man.
she
Every-
said,
every
like she
vagina's
said, you
like a
could lead.
combination lock.
Yeah.
Right, you can
He's
lead.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong about that.
It's a lysine and vitamin D.
You're gonna
You
learn
can lead.
every girl.
You gotta find a lock.
Yeah.
Slap their
Like she
ankles
said, like
together.
use their hand, move it how you kind of what feels good to you, kind of thing. Like totally. That's what I feel like it's the kind of key to the lock.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to-
Have you faked one? And what could he have done better?
When I was younger, I faked and then I stopped faking because it's funnier to look them in the eye dead silent.
You're at the point where it's like, you know what? I'm on the clock here.
But then once I get it, then you're like, okay, yeah, you're doing it right.
Okay. Was that the last one, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. For you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever faked an orgasm. It was just like literally only two. Well, that doesn't really, I mean, like, okay. One person in my entire life has actually been able to make me have an orgasm every time we've had sex, and he's
Michael?
sitting next to me.
I was about to say.
I'm not kidding. Like, I wish I was kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. But I never faked it with anybody else. I just wanted.
Out to money, I'm sweating.
Every time. Every time. Yeah, every time. But I wouldn't fake it.
Yo,
But I wouldn't fake it. I wouldn't like fake
that
it
was
any other time.
Anna
with
Michael,
other
bro.
people.
That was Anna, bro. That was Anna him.
I should have L.
Okay.
No, it's actually true. I'm not just saying that.
Okay, that's good.
I'm used to hair, so yeah.
What about you?
So there's nothing he can do better.
No. Look at him.
All right. All right. W, Michael?
Yes, sir.
For you.
Yes, only because the OnlyFans thing. So there's that. But in my personal life,
So
no.
faking orgasms is like part of the business.
Yes.
It's camera work.
I would say it's like 50%, but in my personal life, no, because honestly, like I know right away just by the chemistry for me.
Yeah. There you go.
So you guys seen that study about men with broader shoulders? The women have more
Oh,
orgasms.
I got a stat.
If you want to
for
talk about
we
that,
got to
yeah.
get through the rest of this though.
Yeah,
But I
go
got
ahead.
a stat for you.
So how can you I'm curious though, how can you tell from meeting someone? Is it like the vibe? Is it what is it that makes you know what he's good in bed?
I mean, honestly, I always do like a little makeout session, like a high schooler, and then I'll like rub my hand and just feel. And if I don't feel something I like, there you go. I know it's not meant to be.
Measure it out.
Size queens
Okay.
represent.
And then for you.
Yeah, my other boyfriends have definitely faked it every time. Faked it every time with my last two boyfriends.
Every time.
Every time. I
Every
just like
time.
it's like I said, I have anxiety issues. It's really hard.
cool.
My current boyfriend though, he, actually was like, asked me, "Are you faking?" I said yes. And then So I honestly think you should ask. I think it's a good idea to ask. Because nobody else ever asked. And
Right.
and he asked
No
and
one
now
asked.
every time almost.
Is this the one you loved?
Huh? No, the last one it's same
This is
thing.
the one that got you a car.
And they're just like they're listening right now. They
This is the
spun
one that got
car
you a
and they
car.
waited weeks. Oh,
This is why we
Hey,
take
man.
your cell phone.
Oh,
This is the one that got you the car or the house.
Oh.
Which one?
Huh?
Which
No,
one are we
my
talking about right
current
now?
my current boyfriend every time pretty much.
So you're
You know.
telling me that you had sex with guys or your boyfriend and they never knew you were faking it?
Maybe they didn't care. I don't know. It's just like it's not. I don't care.
Can guys tell?
I'm sorry.
During like I'm not like that into like sex where I'm like, oh, I gotta have to come every time. Like I don't care. It's like I do it for my boyfriend.
So you don't care at all?
I don't give a shit.
See,
but it's nice.
I'm of the opinion if I'm with a girl, right, bro, and she doesn't bust or like multiple times, I failed. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, that's a must.
I mean,
that's what it should feel like.
No, I mean like it's kind of like something you do for the person you love. Like I don't really give a shit. Like I got hobbies. I don't need to orgasm.
Got laundry to fold.
No, but for real,
I got
like
shit to do.
Like there's other things that feel just as
Get
good.
off me.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got problems. All right. No, I'm just kidding. Go.
I think a lot of girls fake orgasms and
But it's not as fake as the vaccine.
It's not as fake as the.
I'm sorry,
the lizard people that live under Antarctica.
it's not as fake as the DNA now and
The weather,
society.
The weather machines. Let's not forget about the weather machines. Yes.
As this reality.
There we
No,
go.
but yeah, it has happened where it was a lot younger and his thing wasn't that big and it wasn't like a full-on orgasm that I faked. It was more just like I was faking moaning, and get this, he ended up telling people and bragging about it, about how much I was moaning. Yeah, and it came back to me and they were like, yeah, he said you were like moaning so much and stuff like that. So don't lie about it. What'd you say?
Was he white?
Little did he
No, he
know.
wasn't white. He wasn't white.
Was he white?
Who? Which one?
Your boyfriend's.
Yeah.
Wait, can you reenact
see,
the moment?
BBC, bro. Can't be us, bro. It's not us, bro.
I mean, like,
Just saying.
When you're, I mean, look, it's just my personal beliefs. Not everybody has these, but it is your duty as a woman to have sex with your man when he wants it.
Whoa.
I
agree.
It is.
No, I agree.
It's in the Bible. Like I mean,
It's in the Bible,
it is.
man.
No, it is. But it goes the other
I
way.
think I'm burning.
It goes the other way. It goes the other way too. Like if I go to my man and I'm like, I really want sex right now, he also is obligated to do that. You know what I mean? It's your bodies belong to each other when you're in a committed
I think
situation.
it's a vital. For me, it's more like, you know what? That activity itself, if you can't get satisfied from your partner, then what are you guys really doing? You're not compatible at that point.
It's in the
That's my
Bible.
thing.
You got to fuck your boyfriend. Everyone knows that.
Bible.
That's like
That is what it says.
chapter one.
It's in the book of
It's
It's in the book of Leviticus.
Yeah.
It's in Leviticus chapter 7.
in Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The book of Isaiah.
And then we'll
You have
close
to
out.
fuck your boyfriend.
Leviticus is about
Every time.
incest.
It's right there in Ecclesiastes.
Okay, so we got Adam Russell says, W Fresh, my score went up from 504 to 710 in 3 months. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you guys for changing my life and teaching us how to deal with 3 or 4s. Okay.
wow.
Hey, man,
Kidnapping
doing
says,
God's work.
oh my God.
Kidnapping.
You want to do this?
No, we do this every time. Ladies, can you name 3 countries?
Oh my God.
Go.
Yes.
Pick countries.
Do it.
Can I go? No.
Lightning round.
El Salvador,
Yes.
Italy, and Senegal.
Okay.
Can't name those 3.
Lithuania, Czech Republic, and Slovakia.
Come on.
Okay.
I gave you one before the show.
Oh my God. I don't
What am I naming?
3 countries.
Countries.
You got
I know,
this.
Europe.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Two
Good.
in the
I like that. I like that.
Two more.
Okay.
And
Europe.
Las Vegas.
There we go. That's great.
Yes.
Las Vegas is kind of a
There you
country.
go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Russia, China, and Japan.
Okay.
There we go.
Big W.
Damn.
Come on.
He said
say
one
it.
earlier.
Say it. Come on,
Mexico.
No, well, that's one. Yes.
Okay.
Mars. 2 more.
France.
Okay.
France. People love France. Germany.
Okay.
Close enough.
Mhm.
You're supposed to
For you?
stay.
Kenya,
Yes.
Zambia,
Yes.
Uganda,
There we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
name all niggas.
Back to Africa.
Yes.
Okay.
Japan.
Someone say
No,
that.
she said Japan.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said Germany too.
Thank you for reminding me.
I gave you one.
Brazil,
Yes.
Okay.
Colombia.
Nigger.
Niger. Yeah, that's funny, bro. Nigga.
Nigger. Uganda.
This nigga's comedian. Okay.
Say Ivory Coast.
Okay, and you?
Yes.
Cancel.
Okay, it's gonna be my redemption from last time.
Good.
There you go.
Argentina, Peru, and Poland.
Nice.
Nice. Supposed to say
Good job.
Liechtenstein.
Safe word.
Psych. Wrong number.
Bless you, Rollo.
Moe just says, tonight's show made us realize how much we miss Myron on the show. Let me show regardless. Shout out to all the G's on the panel tonight. Brunette in the green, nasty as hell. They're forth the holy water.
Oh wow.
Oh, they say you're nasty. What should we do on OnlyFans?
Hey, tell him.
Hey, wait, is that a compliment?
No.
He's triggered.
He's triggered. That's what he was saying.
It could be
Shout out to your OF.
Yeah, shout out to the OF, Davina's_world.
There we
Okay.
Hey.
We got the Diglett says, listen up, sluts. How many Bitcoin do you have? Okay.
I lost my private key in a boating accident.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How much you had in there?
20 Bitcoin.
You don't have it
go. Oh
memorized?
my God.
Yeah.
You
You guys don't know the meme?
You don't know the meme?
Yeah.
It's for your guns too. I lost all my guns in a tragic boating accident.
Who else has Bitcoin in here? Ladies?
I'm not talking about.
Okay. We have here as well Cholo ASF says, can Machine Gun Kelly spit a bar?
Next to Brandon Carter.
Oh.
Y'all looking at me. What are you looking at me for?
They call her Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
You know Machine Gun Kelly, the rapper?
Oh,
Dude,
You a rapper?
Yeah,
You're
it's
calling her
you.
that?
dude, she could kick the shit out of Machine Gun Kelly. Are you serious?
This table could kick the shit out of me.
King Urban $100 says, question for the ladies. Have you never ever have you ever?
Hilarious.
Have
you guys
have
you guys never played this game before? Never have I ever. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Never played it?
We have.
You've all played it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
And
How drunk were you?
by the way, there we go.
Oh, here we go. Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, come
Baby
on.
girl. Are they trying to say you look like that?
Yeah, because I'm tatted and blonde, I guess.
Bro,
Like,
she would kick
I have
him
way bigger
one
tits than
time.
him, though. So
Right.
And then Awesome
Win
Michael
for
says, he's desensitized to pink/purple baby arms made of silicone.
What?
Mhm.
Who do you mean, bro?
Desensitized to pink.
Okay. So this is the last part of the show, guys. And Michael, you had a question or you had video or no?
Oh, do you want to do the video? Yeah.
Actually, we could just do questions and then close it out.
Okay. What was the question we had? The other one was, what can you buy?
Yeah. What can you
Okay.
buy?
Ladies, this is an old one. I'm gonna definitely, it's not my idea. This came from a super chat like a year ago, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen on this show, other than the one time that I was on here last time. What can you buy with your body count?
Ooh.
Okay, now is your body
What do you
count
mean?
$1 or is it
Yeah.
a penny?
Let's go with $1.
Yeah, how
Your
much
body
is
count
it?
is $1.
Let's go with $1.
What can you buy with your body count?
$1 per body.
Let's start right here.
A pair of earrings.
Okay, at
No, no,
Claire's
no, hold on,
or
hold on.
Tiffany's?
Costume jewelry.
Let's,
At Tiffany's?
let's define the store and the value of the item itself.
Yeah.
So the store.
Some jewelry from Bell's Outlet, like a pair of earrings.
How much is that?
I'm not answering that.
we don't know though.
It's an
This is
accessory
a
store.
broad question,
I
sir.
couldn't even buy that.
Forgive me. I'm just curious. What would that sum up to? Close.
Is it on clearance? Is it not? I don't know.
It's
I
not
mean,
on sale. It's full price.
Take a guess.
Do I have a coupon?
Okay. What about you?
Just kind of consider that question flirting. I'm gonna.
Flirting?
How's that
What?
flirting?
It is just it's something that you discuss with someone you have plans to like be sexual.
Would your
with.
man get upset?
I have the
No,
same
but it's true. It just is. But
So you
no,
tell
no shame.
each man your body count when you meet them?
Well, you discuss it when you're plans to have sex with somebody or when you plan to be intimate with someone. You should discuss your previous sexual
Okay,
experiences.
so let's say your man's watching right now.
Mhm.
What is it?
What did I tell him?
We're discussing
We already talked about it. It's like I'm not gonna tell you.
I want to hear it. Say your man's right here, right now.
But he's not. You know
Okay.
what it is.
He's watching
These are
right
not the droids you're looking for.
now. Okay. For you? could you buy?
Probably a private island. But wait, there's
Yes.
more. I'm gonna get a Rolls Royce for her.
oh, shit.
Wait, more than Epstein?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn. Okay. Take us away.
She's gonna buy
Am-
Europe.
Am I allowed to come to the private island?
Yes, you guys are happy.
Yeah.
You have to fight over the car, though. I don't know.
What voice?
What
can you buy?
Like I could maybe buy one of those little like bouncy balls out of those like quarter machines. Like maybe if I got really lucky and like beat it a little bit too.
Stop the cap.
No, I'm not kidding. I wish I was kidding.
How much? How much are those balls?
They hate this. They hate that I'm being
About a
so
buck,
honest about
buck and a
this.
half.
Okay, I think that might be a little bit cappy here. What
For
about you?
sure, Hermes purse, hands down.
Hermes purse.
That shit ain't cheap.
There's no way, Christina. I'm
There
sorry.
we go.
That shit ain't cheap.
I gotta say that's not possible.
That is not cheap,
Hermes
man.
purse. Like the cheapest one is $7,000.
70,000.
No, that's
Brandon.
Himalaya
Huh?
70,000.
How much is
the
the
cheapest.
purse?
I mean,
Like that.
really possible.
I never bought a Hermes purse.
Okay.
I have one,
Oh,
so
yeah. I thought you know.
What's the
That's
price?
crazy.
it was a gift, so I don't know the price.
There you go.
She looked it up on
Fact check, bro.
eBay.
Chris, fact check, bro. Okay. What about you?
Probably like an Apple. Like
Apple iPhone?
The phone or the
MacBook Pro. That's what she said.
What are they per pound?
That's about 2,000.
No, she's kidding. She said Apple, like an
The
actual
fruit.
apple. The
The
fruit.
Wait, hold on. From Trader Joe's or Whole Foods?
That's
Or
what you did
Walmart?
there.
Trader Joe's.
Publix.
Or Publix?
probably Walmart.
Organic
I
or
don't
not?
know.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Organic or
So it's-
natural?
Organic? Or
No,
natural?
not organic.
Organic
is
or
not-
regular? Like,
Oh, like
Organic.
regular.
Got it.
Like the green one or the red one?
yeah. Green or red? Okay.
And Fresh, here's the prices more or less.
Okay, Hermes bags.
Oh no! Baby.
You talking about the Birkin?
Wait, the Birkin?
That's a used Birkin. There's no way they get a Birkin for $500. That is not possible. Yeah, $27,000.
Yo, there's one that says 1,600 right there.
That's a pouch.
There's
That's
a
a pouch.
1,600 right there.
They're not getting a Birkin for under even
Give her a little
$3,000, bro.
credit.
Okay, Private Island and Hermes are up there.
Way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Maybe
price
like a
is from
coach
9,000 to 40,000.
No, 400,000. That's what we had at 400,000 one.
That's the
Yeah.
range.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
The Himalaya is like 700,000.
Yo, that's
feel like you would
somebody's wife, man.
Well, if I keep having foursomes, I'll get it.
That is a good point.
Yeah, no,
That's called
That's how you
scalability.
do it.
You're working, you're exchanging
That's what
time
I'm
for
talking
money.
about. It's all about
That's what
optimization.
I'm saying. You're
It's okay.
getting-
I need
giving
some
them-
bags for my closet on the island.
And for you?
Ooh, I would say if I have two different ways to go about it, just because I'm bad with pricing. It's not that high. I could either buy like a couple pairs of clothes.
Couple pairs of clothes.
Yeah, like that's something I was
Kohl's?
thinking of.
From where?
What store?
From where though?
Kohl's?
Like a homecoming dance dress, like what, like formal?
Gucci,
What we're
Louis
talking about here?
Vuitton,
No,
Nordstrom.
I'd say maybe from like Target.
Oh, that shit went up in price though.
It's two pairs of clothes. from
What you buying? What you buying? What you buying though?
Here we go.
Maybe like some sweatshirts.
What could you buy in Lululemon?
Ooh,
A
from
scrunchie.
Lululemon?
Like a
Yeah.
scrunchie or something.
Yeah, like a scrunchie.
$12,
That's
I
like
think.
$20. So
Yeah,
there we
shit.
go.
Price went up.
Kohl's
Okay.
is $20.
What about you? $10 later.
Yeah, that's my answer. I don't know what I could buy with that.
Oh,
Happy Meal? Happy
What do
Meal?
you
No,
mean? Well, it's like
no.
it's too high, it's too low.
Way too low.
You got a lot of money, you got no money.
I'm broke.
You broke.
So
I'm
you're
broke.
You
saying
can't get a Happy Meal.
It's no.
She's 18, so maybe. you know,
Yeah,
she
come
can't
on,
get-
guys.
she
I could
can't
get.
buy-
I could get a McDonald's small fry.
Okay.
Small
There you
fries.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
wait, a small fry in Brickell or Hialeah?
A small fry in Liberty City.
Liberty City
Hollywood.
Or
or
a small
Brickell?
fry in South Beach.
Liberty City.
Yeah,
That's a hood, ain't it?
like in Hollywood. Like
Have any of you girls ever had a guy ask your body count on a first date?
all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
never.
I'm usually the one that brings it up.
Oh, you ask
Why?
him.
Why?
Or you bring up your own body count.
No, like I'm the one who asks the body count. I get easily grossed out.
Oh, so it's important to you.
And none of you guys have ever lied about your body count.
No,
There's
that's
no way
stupid.
that's ever
There's
They would
happened.
never, bro.
No.
They would never.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Fresh, what could you buy?
Yeah, Fresh. Goodbye.
Birkin.
McLaren.
Listen, man.
Fresh is a man of God.
As a man of
God.
God, I don't
Yes, sir.
particularly typically anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one-man woman
One woman man.
One day. Sorry.
You're one man woman.
Sorry.
You're one man. Fresh is a one man woman. He's a
say.
different guy. He said he's trying to some changes. He's not the same anymore. Now he's a one man.
Are you the
one
he
man woman.
thing she that was on here last?
No, definitely
What's
not.
going on?
Fresh is
Yo,
a
Brandon, what can you buy, Brandon? What can you buy?
What you buy, Brandon?
One man woman.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
I was kidding.
What was the next question?
Fresh $20 is $20.
Yeah. Michael, what can you buy?
Oh man, I'm man
A
of
good
God.
3 Lamborghinis.
What are you talking
shit.
about? No, man of God. I don't do
Yes,
that.
sir.
Absolutely.
Shit, I bring it on.
Yes, sir.
1, 2.
Listen, Rollo told me to never say that shit, man. I read the
Listen,
book, man.
listen. I can buy a Bible.
Oh,
I can buy a Bible. I can buy a Gideon Bible.
Chris, what can you buy, bro?
Nice place, you know.
Upper Manhattan.
You know,
Upper Manhattan.
much comfortable, you know.
All of Brooklyn.
Are we renting or buying?
East Village, Manhattan.
The entire Panorama Tower. The entire thing.
It's the last chat here, guys. We got Andrew Y says, sorry guys, had to leave the live and I joined the baller mindset. Shout out to
Hey,
Brandon.
that's what's up, man.
I
Shout out
watched
to
the first 3 videos and I really like it. A feast is made for laughter and wine makes for merry, but money masters all things. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, that was a quote from Ecclesiastes and Titties 10:19. That's right out the Bible.
Yes,
That's right out the Bible.
Yes.
Ecclesiastes. No, sir. Go check it.
It's next to
check your Bible.
Next to Leviticus. Yeah.
Check your Bibles.
Oh my
Ecclesiastes.
I don't know about that one.
10:19. It's right there.
But ladies on the panel, we're gonna do the last portion of the show here. So it's basically a question, statement, or thoughts on the show, and we'll start right here. Question for the panel, statement, comments, or last
Can I
thoughts on
go
the show.
last?
What you thought?
So that I can think of a question.
God damn. All right, we'll start here.
So we're wrapping it up, right? Okay. So I wanted to say that what you guys are doing is really awesome because only so men are attracted to 60% of women, and according to a Tinder study, and women are only attracted to 4.5% of men. So I think it is really good to focus on yourself, get your money up, you know, get your good traits about you up so that more women are going to be interested in you, because that sucks for women to like have such a small.
You've been doing your homework. That's
So
what
what she's referring to is the top 10% of men get 63% of the right swipes on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. The top 20% get 83% of the right swipes. And as far as women are concerned, it is the top 43% of women that get the top 63% of right swipes. So for women, it's a normal distribution. For men, it's just a few guys up at the top that are getting all the attention.
Yeah, so it's kind of sad for women that there's not that many men that we're attracted to. That's honestly like depressing.
Whose fault is that, you think?
I think that it is men's fault.
Zuckerberg.
No, I do think. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, if we want to go deep down the rabbit hole, but I think, I think a lot of society's problems. I'm not going to just blame it all on men, but men are supposed to hold frame and be leaders and lead women. So if they're not doing that, then our society's kind of just crumbling.
That's why they need to download that baller mindset course. The link is in the description.
And then I just want to shout out real quick. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Abigail Joy. I'm also on Rumble and Insta as well. I have all my links.
Onlyfans.
And I also I had a question if we could do it.
Sure.
So it's kind of interesting. So women, like you guys talk about how men seek out chastity from women. Why do you think that cuckold porn is one of the most popular porn searches?
What is that?
So yeah, like cuckold or cuckold like porn. Well, the act of cuckolding is where like a boyfriend watches his woman have sex with another man.
You said Sneeko?
No.
Oh, dude. I am not going to stand for that type of language.
I misheard you.
I am not going to stand for that.
I misheard you, sorry.
Sneeko is a cool person. I've seen his streams and stuff on Rumble, and I think it's awesome that he shares his that he shared his experience. And I don't think that that's what he's about.
Hold on. Would you let your man?
Would I let my man like
watch you?
Watch me?
Get smashed? Don't cap.
Only if he wanted to.
If he was
like,
fine with it.
If it was something that, like, honestly, it's.
How would it make you feel?
It might be awkward, right?
How would it make you feel?
I'm not sure because I've never done it, but I feel like.
If you had to do it, what's the guy's name?
I wouldn't want to put him in a situation that he would feel uncomfortable in, and he wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, I wouldn't do it.
By the way, Sneako's a friend of the show. I'm just teasing you.
No. Yeah, I know. I've been watching the show for the past year, so I found out about it like literally almost the same time last year, and so I do know a lot of stuff that you guys preach. And the red pill is hard to swallow. Actually, red pill was a term that was like an Alex Jones like thing. Red pill, the term of it completely
from the
got
Matrix.
changed. Yeah, exactly, from the Matrix.
22 years ago.
Yeah, the whole term got like completely changed around. But why do you guys think that cuckold porn is such a highly sought out porn category for men if they seek chastity in women, or like women that are virgins?
It's kind of scary, but you want to tackle it, Rollo?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's pornography, so that's number one. So it's you got to remember that we have free streaming 4K online. You can get it anytime you want to. Quite honestly, I think it's representative of like where guys are at right now as far as like dating women. It's taboo. It's like, what's the next escalation and everything. So like, naughty. So it's not enough to just have sex with somebody sort of like outside your tribe. Now it's got to be somebody who's going to come in like and take over, the sexual duties that you're supposed to be doing. So in some ways I see it as sort of like an escalation kind of thing.
Wait a minute, are the guys watching this because they imagine being the guy who's getting his girl fucked, or the guy fucking the guy's girl?
The guys are looking
where's your brain at when you're watching this? Like, like are you the guy like, yeah, I'm out? Maybe he's watching and he's thinking, man, I want to fuck some guy's girl in front of him. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It could be that perspective.
Or maybe they're just opening tabs, man. You get down. I know you guys don't. You start opening tabs, man. You end up in some wild places.
That's an interesting. That's an interesting point. What he's making. The guy watching is he fantasizing that he's the cuck or the other guy?
Right.
That's so you don't ever know. He like you said might just be opening tabs.
Either way, it'd be okay if it was
either way, a man watching you smash, bro. That shit's gay.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. She's asking about the porn, though. She's asking about the porn, not the actual.
Yeah, and she's not wrong, because I did the show about like every year Pornhub comes out with all their statistics on what like worldwide, like what's
you
the
should
most
believe
popular.
those two. Those are pretty accurate.
Because they're quantitative studies.
Exactly.
There's no getting around it.
What's the difference in guys watching guys fuck other girls on porn, but guys watching guys watching guys fucking other girl in person? So if it's in person, it's a problem, but if it's porn, it's not a problem. What's the difference?
If it's your girl,
that's a question.
How? That's weird. It's still weird either way. You're still watching a guy fuck a girl. It's still a little gay. It's still a little like there's a little there's a little something in there.
It's escalation.
I saw a theory that was the reason why people would even get into the cuckolding thing, not porn, but women's sex drive goes up when they get older, so maybe like 40s, and men's sex drives peak around like early 20s, like maybe 18, I don't know, like lower. So
that's start injecting that testosterone,
their T lower. So when your T lowers, your testosterone lowers, you become less jealous of your partner. So that's the rise in it for them doing it. That's what I saw.
Just so you know, that's a white man sport.
Doing it or getting off
Just saying.
on it. That's another thing. It's
Yeah,
like
like
what you were
actually
saying
doing
is
it.
that getting off is a whole lot different than actually participating.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
You just be opening tabs, man. You after a while you go down the rabbit hole. Next thing you know, there's a
That is not an
motherfucking.
excuse.
There might be a motherfucking costume
do it on page 10. Why are you on page 10?
You might see some wild shit, man. What is the plunger doing here? You know?
Yeah.
You got to stop at some point.
Yeah. Real quick, I just want to say, everyone buy Bitcoin. The CBDCs are coming.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
She knows the truth, man.
Get hexed.
What about you?
Just like last thoughts. I mean, porn is bad. Don't watch it if you can. I mean, some guys, I guess, need it.
Wait, what about her? She got to make money too, and her.
Yeah, come on, man.
There's other ways to make money.
their business?
I'm gonna be honest.
Haters are gonna hate.
If I were you, I would take that from her. Oh
no! Here we go.
Don't take that from her.
Look at this guy.
I'm letting her say her piece before I say my piece.
I mean, it's fine. I just don't think it's.
You asked
There's
tonight.
other things that you could do.
Sedation.
Anyway, to continue, as far as what you were saying about, women choosing the smallest percentage of men, like women lower your standards. It's ridiculous. Men lower your standards as well. Marriage and family is important. That's all.
Hold on. You can take that?
What?
Let's,
I didn't say anything against them. I just spoke my belief system. If they have different beliefs,
I'm
that's
messing
fine.
with you.
But
I'm messing with you, kind of.
He's an instigator.
welcome to Jerry Springer.
I mean,
Jerry.
I'm breathing a little close to you. You sure you can handle that?
yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, questions, comments, thoughts on the show?
I mean, I think we could maybe use some more alcohol in a fruit platter, and then like maybe a Bible too for her.
damn.
But wait, actually, maybe we could get some pornographic content to put on the table so we can view it while she's reading her Bible.
Why don't we just make some right here?
Let's do it.
Everybody on the table.
Gangbang.
He did. You want us to get banned?
But only if she's the cuckold.
You gonna take
We're not allowed to say the R word, man.
You gonna take that from her?
I'm not gonna.
Man,
I'm not gonna say anything to get you guys
Let
kicked
me
off
down.
YouTube.
Okay,
All
I
right, I'm
appreciate
being
that.
respectful.
I appreciate that. What about you?
I don't think I have any comments.
Okay,
buy Bitcoin.
tell us one thing
Let's
that
go.
works for you and Michael that we say most couples should like adopt. For example, like maybe walks on the beach, or I don't know.
Michael doesn't like the sun.
Wait, when'd you go sit down?
I get that.
Michael's afraid of the sun.
Yeah, she is right about
I
that.
feel you, man.
The
I
sun
go to bed at
gets
5 a.m.
you hard.
Yo,
Like, when do you work out? Oh, 3 a.m.
Yeah, I go to the gym at 1 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so go for night walks on
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah, you've been in
Night
Vegas a
walks.
long time.
Night walks on the beach.
I'll say one thing. When you sit a girl down and communicate with her clearly, a lot of times she's going to want that communication to be histrionic and crazy and wild and loud. That's solving a short-term problem. Sitting down with your girl and setting boundaries, that's solving a long-term problem. Hey, I'm Brandon Carter. I'm going to be working. My business comes first. You need to understand that if you're going to pull in the same direction with me, we can be together for 20 years. If you're not going to do that, and all we're going to do is fight when every time you feel insecure, we're not going to be together for even 1 year. So a lot of times I think that's probably the best thing to do is to have that communication, early on, because and a lot of times what your girl is going to want to do is drag you into a loud, histrionic, crazy fight. But instead, when you're just claiming to her, these are the fucking, I cannot
explain it.
Please do not clip this. Please.
Explain it to him, right? No, I feel you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, but that's the thing. If you care about your relationship, communicate. Set those boundaries early.
Well said.
You gotta set the boundaries.
Set the
man.
boundaries. Look at Chris. Okay,
Do it right. You only gotta tell them once.
yeah.
Okay, I have a really good question for the boys.
All right.
How do you guys feel about dating someone with an OnlyFans?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
No. Chris, you go first, Chris.
Me dating for sex only?
Dating for sex only.
Yeah. Hey, you fuck them?
But what if you're doing it like? What if you're making the content with them and they're not making it with anyone else?
No, just
And
fuck
you're
'em.
both.
Just fuck them. Like
Recreational use only.
Okay.
Rated E for everyone.
So Rollo.
Recreational use only.
Okay. For you, Michael?
No, I don't think I would do it. I like you said before, if it was something where I was single and it was recreational and use only, maybe, but not. I'm not going to take someone seriously who's going to do that.
Okay.
But when I was younger, I dated like a porn star, but we wasn't like really. It wasn't serious. You know what I'm saying? I was just a homie. You know?
So you brought up a good point here. What if she's only smashing you on camera, though? What if it's only you that she's like having sex with on camera?
No, I'm not trying to do pornography. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like it's just it's not where I'm at in my stage of life.
But they can't. Hold on. Like, Brandon, but they can't see your face.
Yeah.
It's all POV.
Welcome.
Listen,
They don't want to know.
I don't have to do shit like that.
You go to the club and your homies come up to you. You're like, "Hey man, that was a great scene that you did the other day." And then you just realize your friends are looking at your penis. Yeah, that's great. Sign me up for that.
I deliberately avoid like when people like whenever I do anything with like Sterling Cooper, like people will send me links to his like porn. Because I always say I've never seen him to this day. I've never seen any of his stuff, but like people will send me links trying to trick me.
No. Me and him, like it fucked shit up, right? Because if I didn't, when you watch porn, you don't really, there's a guy there, right? But you don't really like know who he is or fucking pay attention to a guy. There's a dude there, right? But and then it's like, not that ever since I became cool with Sterling, it's like, Sterling.
Okay.
Also, just wanted to tell you guys are freaking dope. I agree with a lot of stuff you say. I do, but some stuff I'm like, but
I
just OnlyFans thing, just because I think that you can make an empire with a partner. In that sense, there's a lot of money to be made on OnlyFans if you're driven in it.
That's the thing is like a lot of girls can't get out of that. It's almost like
It's
you
true.
start stripping and you can't stop stripping. You can't stop hoeing.
My boy, he was one of the founders of Seeking Arrangements. Right. I can introduce you.
I know exactly. Who
and his girl does.
Tell him to unban my boy, please.
All right. I'll put it in the car.
Ain't not connect.
You know what I'm saying?
Unban.
I got
Unban
Fresh.
Wow. Not me.
Unban Fresh, man. He didn't mean that shit.
Myron got
He didn't
banned.
mean that shit.
Guy I know.
Myron
Yeah,
got banned.
it gotta be no.
And but his girl does she's like a huge OnlyFans creator. She's not out there fucking guys from what I understand. She's just out there just getting naked and shit, And he manages her shit and they make a lot of money, man.
Yeah, see that lot of money is like how much money would it take for you to get out of the business?
Yeah,
that's the problem.
And then by the time you need to get out, it's almost like a running back who doesn't realize it's like Zeke Elliott. He doesn't realize it's over, but it's already over. And then by the time it's too late once he figures out it's over and he doesn't have a plan for something else.
So and he has an OnlyFans agency too, right? So he manages other girls and all
I
that
want to
shit.
add to this some context, right? What if, as we know, most people record themselves with their partner, right? Having sex or whatever in their phones. If you did a girl with like, I guess, old videos with her ex, would that be a problem too? Let's say, for example, the girl you're dating now.
Is she like looking at them shits or like
they're in her phone still in favorites? Why?
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
A little hard.
Okay. Okay. All right. What about you?
I don't think I have any questions, but I will say I really do like this podcast.
Today, or you mean in general?
Yeah, in general.
Awesome.
It's really it's a good idea. This whole idea of this podcast. The idea of this podcast. Yeah, I really like it. You guys are doing good.
Thank you. Appreciate that. What about you?
I don't think I have any questions.
It's your idea. It was his idea.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other questions or anything other than just saying that this podcast is amazing and just keep doing it.
Appreciate that. And then last but not least.
Ready?
Did you think of a question?
Yeah. About time.
Are you ready?
You had 10 minutes.
Ariana Grande. Your voice sounds like her.
Absolutely not.
No, you're way pretty. You're way prettier, but I love your voice.
Don't lie to her.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Don't lie to her,
hear
man.
that.
I do wish I had
No
her
cap.
hair.
No cap.
Okay.
Say.
I didn't think of a question. So I'm just gonna say that I had a good time. And it's my second time coming here. Stupid.
You had 20 freaking minutes.
I just didn't. I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
Okay.
I just did.
Okay. Brandon, where can they find you, Mike and Rollo? And then, one more thing, guys.
Yeah, we got announcements.
We have an event to make. Event to notify you guys about on the 2nd of June in Fort Lauderdale. Is going to be myself, Myron Adam Sosnick, and Patrick Bat-David and his people for a awesome show. We're doing the tickets right now. Get them before they sell out, and we're going to be there signing books for Myron's book as well, taking photos for you guys. So we got you behind the scenes in Fort Lauderdale, June 2nd. Cool.
Link in the description below.
Down below. Okay.
I was on their podcast.
You were?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was cool, man.
Where can they find you, bro?
Oh man, you can find me on Instagram, King Keto, or here on YouTube. It's the just
Victory Talk.
Yeah, it's the one with 1 million subscribers. and
getting that court.
But if you're trying to come up, trying to get this money, baller mindset. Links in the description. It's a free course, and it's really no bullshit. It's one of the best things I ever put out, and the reason it's free, right? People ask me like, "Why are you putting it out free?" It's really just because, I
YOLO.
Nah, man, because no, it's like this selfishness on my part, because I like when people say, "Hey, Brandon, you changed my life. I wouldn't have started the Fresh and Fit podcast if it wasn't for you," or whatever it is. whatever it is, like whatever it was, and like that ego gratification. That's where I'm at. If you look at that hierarchy of needs, this is me trying to fulfill the top part of it. And I think it's gonna help a lot of people.
Well, we heard only good reviews from your last one, Alpha Baller. So that's pretty good.
High value Alpha Baller.
There you go. There you go.
This one's better than that one. As good as that one was, this one's way better.
And it's free.
And it's free. Yeah.
Hey, guys, if you want to hit me up on Instagram at Michael Sartain, I'll give you access to our free school server. We have a free program that we're offering also right now, the first 4 steps of Men of Action, and we also go over all the frequently asked questions. There are over 100 testimonials. If you join the course, there is over 2,000 hours of content. We add 11 hours of content every single week, and I do 9 hours of Q&A every single week.
Nice.
It is the most intensive program you will ever do in your entire life. I treat it like a boot camp. I'm a former U.S. military officer. We are going to change your life. Some of you are going to cry. A lot of you are going to get pissed off, but this is not men of dithering, men of blathering. It's not men of trauma release or the men of the 5 love language. It's men of fucking action. If you guys want to do that, hit me up and I'll give you the link to the school server.
Welcome to Fight Club.
Welcome to Fight Club.
No
motherfucker.
vasectomies allowed.
All right.
You can find me at therationalmale.com. That's my blog. I do a podcast called The Rational Male, which is every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. It is free as well. And then you can find all 5 of my books. The Rational Male series is all on Amazon. The 10th anniversary edition of the first book will be coming out in October. So that'll be a hardback edition as well. And then I also do this wonderful, that's the 4th book actually.
Yeah.
I do this great new podcast in Las Vegas, Nevada with my good friend Captain Mike Sartain over here. And we do that every other Thursday at the time, but maybe at some point we'll go to every Thursday. But
we have actually too many girls trying to come on now.
Well, the girls are now sourcing themselves.
Yeah.
So
Good.
it's a problem, but it's a good problem to have. So we're considering going weekly now, and it's taken off.
If you liked the nerdy conversation that we had, with like Sneeko and Destiny on Monday, it's a lot of you will love our show. It's a lot of that. We try to like take the morality out of it and just stick to the numbers and then look at the reaction of the girls. And a lot of them
we're
like it.
surrounded by the most beautiful women in Las Vegas. So
very good show, guys. Go check it out. All right, guys. As you know, Myron's not here today, and he won't be here till I believe Tuesday. So next show will be on Wednesday coming up for you guys. And once again, guys, this is a great show. More low key, more chill. So see you guys on Wednesday, and peace.